Time to think of something to break the silence. Oh, too late. A little bit of a queue today, maybe. These are usually pretty instant though. I feel like I'm getting progressively less talkative whenever I start the stream. I don't know if it's because I've been streaming every day for a long time that I'm just like comfortable with being quiet when I start the stream. I don't know. It's weird, it almost doesn't like feel like I'm streaming when I start stream now. It's just kind of like this ritual. Alright, so when we left off yesterday, we were basically just exploring Golda. And today we're probably just going to be doing more of the same, to be honest. We might be able to make a little bit more progress than we did yesterday, although it's also a little bit later. Probably not going to be online for that long tonight. But I guess we'll see what we can get done. So, I guess there's two things. There's all these marauders are around, but we also need to kind of explore Steps of Thal a little bit. So maybe we can just explore Steps of Thal and like figure out what's going on with that, and then do the marauders, because I think that will probably slingshot us out into the rest of the world, I would imagine. Pearl Land. Okay, there's like multiple lanes here. I guess you could do the outer lane and then like circle back in. Then like do this way. And kind of like work our way into the center maybe. That might work. There's also multiple floors though, so we'll have to I guess figure out what's going on with that. We got the market board, which we cannot use. We got a retainer here that we also can't use. Oh, this is kind of like Hawker's Lane in Limbs Elemensa. This is like the dude that sells you all your basic stuff. Fish oil, animal glue, yeah. Okay. Apothecary, independent jeweler. I wonder if, oh, hold on, what is this? Is it skins you seek? Is it skins you seek, or perhaps silks? 4 found dead on Pearl Lane, accident or foul play. It's like giving out newspapers, I guess. 4 found dead on Pearl Lane, accident or foul play, read it here. Huh. Man, that feels like such a trip, people handing out physical newspapers. That feels like double archaic. Okay, looks like these jewelers have basically the same kind of stuff that you would find in any of the other places. Pot watch. Looks like this person just kind of sells food. Welcome, welcome. If you seek a bargain, the Sapphire Avenue Exchange has wares for every conceivable taste and inclination. Oh, there's actually an NPC there with dialogue. Oh, this is Sybil. Yeah, we talked to this guy already. Times change, but more quickly. I would speak most untrue if I said I recognize much of Eorzea these days. Here I am now, an old soldier. I've missed my death and must find another way out. Feels bad, man. Okay, Battlecraft Armor. Oh man, this looks like the kind of the main hub where everyone hangs out. There's 2 market boards. Why does everyone hang out here, I wonder? Sapphire Avenue Exchange. You can't really like go out this way, huh? And that just goes back in. Alright, let's finish looking at Sapphire Avenue, I guess. Because market boards are there. Also, hello, Chthonic. I see. Script exchange, collectible, appraiser. As much as I'd like to assist you, we can only do business with preferred individuals. Okay. Independent arms merchant. Independent arms mender. Actually, that might be kind of useful. I don't know if I need to repair. Oh, not that much, actually. Just a little bit. Okay. Field craft merchant. They have bait? Yeah, they do. Cool. Alright. Another market board. There's lots of market boards here. This is crazy. Oh, these guys don't have dialogue though. He's got another paper. It's trying to sell it to people. Gridania's main aetheryte is fairly close to the market, so people tend to chill around the aetheryte there mostly. Not sure how Limsa culture is, cause never go there. Oh, they just hang out at the main aetheryte crystal for the most part as well. I don't think the market board is that far away though. This heat is unbearable, and a man cannot work with his throat dry. Gate of Thal. Looks like these two don't say anything. Alright. So that's Sapphire Land. Basically, or rather, Sapphire Avenue Exchange. For some reason I want to call it Sapphire Land just because it's Hawker's Land in Limsa. He's playing Papers, Please. Yeah, I guess so. I think Limsa markets are close to similar to Gridania. Yeah, that might be the case. Anyways, this just goes into the quicksand, I think. Can take a quick look, actually. Does it pop you outside of quicksand? Oh no, it puts you inside of it. Oh, but there's an outside here, I see. Interesting. These two don't have much to say. Oh wait, don't you go bringing any of that rabble in here. Alright. There's some dude here. Don't know what he's doing. He's just got some sacks and bottles. He seems very enthusiastic about whatever it is he's doing. Ain't not for you here, but a knife in the gut. Can I help you? All you're going to find here are the poor and the desperate, not the types to interest in adventure looking for coin. Best move along, friend. Oh, I see. So this is basically... That's interesting. So it's like you've got slums outside the city, and then you've got like the merchant district, and then you have like another alleyway which is basically more slums. Wait, what is this place called anyways? Pearl Land. Huh. No, none of these will do. They're all too old. They're like recruiting or something? You don't think someone stole it, do you? I wouldn't put it past this lot. Please, my lord, I cannot even walk. Alms for the poor. Just toss it with the rest of the rubbish. Where do you want these, ma'am? Toss it with the rest of the rubbish. Oh, you can actually jump over that. Conniving and near-duel. The family ain't interested unless you got a business proposal, pal. Got it? Good, now get the hells out of here. It's best you keep one eye on your purse. Right, okay. And then in here we've got... I don't know, I guess this is still Pearl Lane, technically. Oh. There's a quest here. I fancy myself a man of distinguishing tastes, and I can tell you with all certainty that the quality of Uldan garments is unmatched. There are simply none finer. Oh, of course I know where Master Gileno is. Don't you know those roses? Don't you see those roses on my cheeks, and the ever so slight droop in my supple carriage? I've just come from practice. You can stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be next moon. With what Master Gileno taught me, I've no doubt that I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, I oughtn't say, but oh, why not? You should find him on the hustings strip. He said he was headed to the airship landing. Oh, this is for the dance quest. I guess we might actually find some of those NPCs as we're going through here. If you hurry, you'll probably catch Master Gileno on the feasting strip. He had some business or other at the airship landing. The Weavers Guild is this way, sir. I kind of wonder what this NPC says, though, like when you're not on that quest. Alright, I think we actually talked to everyone in the Weavers Guild already when we came through here to do that really long crafting session. I think we even talked to these two. I can't wait to see what magnificent designs the Weavers will produce next. Just look at the variety of fabrics at their disposal. I once dreamed I was buying all the latest fashions at Sunsilk Tapestries, gowns of silk and gold sprung and ermine, but life has killed the dream I dreamed. Yeah, we talked to all these people. Alright, so we can skip the crafting places, I think, because we've already talked to them. Actually, we might pick up these quests, though, depending on what they are. Vox Populi. Aethelwine appears vexed by his work at the Weavers Guild and is in need of a helping hand. Lindsay is the most populous city from what I've seen. Yeah, it usually seems to be the most popular. Also, what's up, Zero? Something in a cream or whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless, absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt, but I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ulda are wearing these days, especially on the hustings strip. And when you're finished, please call Leco at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. All viewers have foams at the mouth whenever a new Sunsilk design is revealed. My colleagues and I are always under enormous pressure. Actually, I might not have talked to these ones with the quests, I think. No, this doesn't match at all. Oh, I can't let him see anything like this. What's the girl to do? Yeah, we talked to her. But the ones who have quests, I think we might not have talked to. With open arms, Juliana of the Weavers Guild finds herself at a troubling loss for manpower. If it is work you seek, the Weavers Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Ulda's elite in attendance. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and with that, a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands, I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you welcome to our doors any willing souls you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Show Juliana your best welcome. Is this... Okay, just show us your best welcome. Okay, so this is another emote quest. That's kind of strange, though. There's like 2 emote tutorial quests here. This isn't the first one we got. Excellent, I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off, we need those people. Seek out any would-be weavers and give them a warm / welcome. They say the clothes make the man. Have you come looking to be remade, adventurer? Alright. Well, I guess we have to / welcome all of these people. Work at the Weavers Guild. I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go to inquire further? We actually have to do this 5 times. At least we get dialogue out of it, I guess. See if anyone has anything interesting to say. The Weavers are recruiting, finally, my chance to become a famous designer. Oh, they're not too far away. I thought we would have to go all over the city. Actually, wait a second. Vox Populi. With open arms. I don't know. Oh wait, I see. It's just these 5. Should probably just copy paste this so we can do it kind of fast. So the Weavers needs help, do they? Sorry, friend, I'm all set for coin. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. Lurking Leech. What do you want? I have no time for your shenanigans. You're getting in my bloody way. Now piss off. Yo, do you want to join the Weavers Guild, buddy? It'll be a lot of fun. Weaving work. Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty, no less. Move along now. He's not happy about it. All these pretty people in their fancy clothes sigh. Fanciest thing I've ever worn is this suit of mail, which, sniff sniff, is beginning to smell. Oh. I see then. Actually, I guess we can do this one too while we're out here. Vox Populi. The most popular color of late. Well, all colors have their merits, of course, but if pressured, I'd have to say red. Beyond lies the upper tier of Ul'dah, home to the nobles and aristocrats alike. Know that here the eyes of the Sultan Sworn are upon you at all times. The husting strip lies above. Oh, wait, okay, so the husting strip is just what they call the upper level, I guess. Beyond lies the upper tier of Ul'dah. So upper tier of Ul'dah is husting strip, question mark? I think so. Tethashan. Why, any color is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing, so long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. Jeez, this guy's intentions are pretty clear. The royals strut about as though the sun shone out of their arses, but I hear life in the palace isn't nearly so sweet as they'd have us believe. Word is most merchants lead far fatter lives than any of the Sultan's blood. Okay. So find the most popular color on the steps of Thal. Oh, find the most popular color on the husting strip. 0 out of 6. Okay, how do we want to approach this? I guess we could go up to the husting strip. Let me go turn in the weaving quest and then we'll go upstairs. I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit to the upstairs area, but I guess we'll figure that out. You've returned. Well, how did you fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope that their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts to the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is not unlike any other. Alright. Let's go scope out the upstairs. We've still got a lot to do down here, though. Although I guess we've got kind of like this whole area here is basically done on the east side. So we've still got to do the center and the west side. But we can take a look up here and see what we're dealing with at least. Oh, is it not even instanced? It's actually like... I thought it was going to be instanced, but it's not. It's still part of the same area, technically. Interesting. Then you got the Alchemist Guild up here. Okay. Vox Populi is all over the place. Help Me Lord of the Dance. I'm just curious about Help Me Lord of the Dance, because there's actually alternate dialogue for the NPCs. Like when they're not engaged in this story, it looks like. Okay, let's go to the middle here. We'll do the Help Me Lord of the Dance here. We'll go get our dance, and then we'll go talk to these NPCs again, because they might have something interesting to say when they're not part of this quest line. Willowy Woman. Master Gillino. Oh, it's lovely what he teaches, but straight is the gate, my good sir. He is very choosy about whom he teaches. You must answer him and show some innate quality. Why, he wouldn't even accept Master Gigi Ruju's diamond-crusted crumpet, and she was quite the danseuse already. Wow, wait. Okay, so we actually have prior knowledge of this. This wouldn't make any sense if we hadn't already been to Costa del Sol. But we know who Gigi Ruju is, and she's saying that, like, his favorite dancer basically wasn't good enough to be taken in by this guy. So that's some pretty steep requirements. Martinet, Master Gillino, he designed to teach my milk sister. Wait, oh right, he deigned to teach my milk sister, and it took her nigh on 2 years to master a single step. I wonder how you'd fare. Alright. Gigi Ruju, by the way, is the guy who owns Costa del Sol, which is like a massive beachfront property, which used to be known as the Bloodshore. It still is known as the Bloodshore. Like the coastline is known as Costa del Sol, but then the inland is known as Bloodshore. But basically everything that Gigi Ruju owns is known as Costa del Sol. He's a very rich lad. Luscious Lady, I think this is also for Master of the Dancer. Are you another one of Master Gillino's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Corthus, don't you? Travels the world teaching the art of the dance. They say he was the youngest dancing master ever to leap the lance. That he had a large estate, a fine stable, and a coat of crown sable. Why anyone would leave all that is beyond me. When I think about that, it gives me shivers, you know? Why, if he weren't leaving Ul'dah today, I'd consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. Oh, don't look so shocked. Mayhap when he returns. I suppose I must work on my dancing until he returns. You don't think he'd insist on an audition for arts other than dancing, do you? That would be tedious. Huh. Alright. Help me Lord of the Dance. Speak with Gillino. Alright, whereabouts is he? Oh, he's over here. Alright. Well, let's see what kind of excuse he has to actually deal with us, because he's got very high standards, apparently. Maybe our character is just naturally talented when it comes to dance moves. This guy looks very suave. Master Gillino, I am he. That you are an adventurer is apparent, but what business brings an adventurer to a dancing master, I wonder. Atat, you will not answer where no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now dance for me. Okay. Here we go. Is he going to be impressed, or is he going to say that they're very mediocre dance steps? I guess we'll see. Wait, you can't complete the quest. He doesn't even... he doesn't pay attention to you until you're level 14. Okay, look, let me break out the axe. I have a big axe now. Oh wait, now I can just talk to him straight up. Okay. If you will not dance, be gone. I would no more speak with a still foot than I would dwell among tyrants. Jeez. Alright, we dance again. Oh, I see. It gives you a cutscene. It's loading something. This is a long load time. The vessel is rude, but the wine within may yet be fine. Does he mean to say the vessel is crude? Because calling the dance rude doesn't seem to really make that much sense, but we'll go with it. Unfortunately, there is much call on my time, and I am bound for another land. I will make a dancer of you when next I return to this city. There you are. Heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that looker there. Oh, Master Gilino. I am Paloman the Danseuse, and I would speak with you. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me? So, it is not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, but this stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find dancers. Do you understand? Then let us see whether you can master these steps. Gulp. That's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be the last with class, just watch. Oh, she's good. She learned it instantaneously. Hideous and grotesque. Your dancing stands alongside the calamity in its horror. Oh my god, this guy holds nothing back. Holy crap, dude. Well, those words might cow your high-born ladies, Master Gilino, but where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like? Child, you rely overmuch on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. That is not dance, but crude fascination. Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. Oh, we did the surprise cat pose. Here we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot. Alright, I can't take my eyes off you. We got the cool glasses. The Piznaz, I think they're called. The Piznez. So yeah, we're dancing in style here with the cool glasses on. I mean, you're not exactly good. You'd be picking rotten orange piths out of your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but it's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say. Because I haven't lived, just made a living. Aye, child, ale-glazed eyes are easy to please, and you have squandered these years striking your poses when you could have learned to craft. Still, you have courage, I'll warrant that. I worry of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. I wonder if you have courage enough. Do you dare start anew, to be a dancing girl no longer, to learn a true craft? I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. What? What does she do? Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? Those moves you make with your arms, is that some fighty thing? I want what you've got, darling. The way to the Grand Ball is through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slog, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lord, thank you. I'm off to the Adventurers Guild. You've taught me so much, and I'll never forget that dance you showed me. I love how he, like, puts his... he's like putting his paws up in surprise whenever he's got a shocked look on his face. Did she choose a mere adventurer over me, master among masters? My airship departs the strange city soon. Dance your rude yet puissant dance, adventurer. Mayhap you will affect more aspirants as you did Pamloman. Ha, and mayhap I shall hang up my dancing shoes and start anew. Okay, we learned the ball dance. Our character is just like, what the hell just happened? What just happened there? You have learned the Emo Ball Dance. Okay, that was pretty fun. I liked that. That was a fun side quest. I'm guessing it's /B dance. Oh, here we go. It's very upper class. We also have the H dance. The harvest dance. Here we go. It's very energetic. Alright. I like that our wind-up Nanamo can balance on our shoulder throughout all of that. Alright, let's go back to our gladiator here. And I just want to talk to those NPCs that were a part of that question to see what they say now. Luckily they're not too spread apart, so it shouldn't be hard to find them. I was worried that they might be kind of spread all over the place, but they're kind of consolidated. Redolent Rose is a master of the Weavers Guild, or is the master of the Weavers Guild. His work is true genius. Bold yet delicate, traditional yet innovative. There is none more fit for the job than he. Okay, so she's just praising the guildmaster, basically. Curious what this old lady might say. I think it was an old lady, at least. Oh, wait, she's gone, actually. She's just straight... She just disappeared. She pulled a vanishing act. Oh, okay. So I guess there are some instanced NPCs for quests as well. That's interesting. Well, luckily we talked to her. Because I think that tidbit about Costa de Sol was actually... that was part of her follow-up dialogue. Did this lady leave? I think she did as well. Yeah, so these two left. There were two temporary NPCs. Very interesting. Alright. Anyways, we got Doraemon here. What color is unfashionable? I must say, I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's a certain verve to verdant livery. Sigh, green, you bloody idiot. Time was the Sultan Sworn were the finest warriors in Ul'dah, but they've since grown as feeble and flaccid as the royal family itself. Spit. Hells, they'll not even be a match for the brass blades before long. The Sultan Sworn. We hear a lot about the Sultan Sworn. I'm guessing those might be like the elite guard, maybe? The finest warriors in Ul'dah. Falling up dialogue? Yes, falling upwards. We got Fast Red here. Best color for a dress. Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. Black goes with everything. We Sultan Soren have vowed to put the safety of the Sultana and her house before all else. But I sure could go for a sandwich. Oh. Well, unfortunately, I mean, I've got a pretty high culinary skill, but I don't think you can actually give him a sandwich. So he'll just have to go hungry like everyone else in Ul'dah. Cordial spider. Yellow. What fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden? Yellow moon. Oh, yellow moon, how my heart pines for you. Ahem. Speaking of colors, though, the fountain and plaza below are known as the Gold Court. In former days, many a royal gala graced its stones. Oh, is this called Golden Court? I guess you don't ever actually get to see that. And it's not marked on the map, but apparently this is Golden Court. Huh. Or the Gold Court, okay. Black does go with everything, it even goes with more black. Yes! Unbelievable. Okay, so there's a lift attendant here. Where does this go exactly? Wait, Ruby Road Exchange. We've been to Sapphire Road Exchange. Where, just for reference, where is Ruby? Oh wait, is Ruby Road Exchange just the one, like in the middle next to the quicksand? Oh, it is. Okay. That's neat. Okay, so like you've got Gate of the Sultana, you've got the Gate of Neld, you've got the Gate of Thal over on the east, you got the Ruby Road Exchange and the Sapphire Road Exchange. You got the quicksand in there. Okay. I'm starting to learn my way around here. Also, it's raining. This is very rare, I feel like. I don't know if I've seen it rain very often in Ul'dah before. Maybe I just don't spend a lot of time here, that might be why. There's something like really, really satisfying about rain in a desert, though. For like obvious reasons, I think. Just because it's usually so arid, usually. I think it's like a feeling I've probably never really experienced in real life, to like have rain in a desert. I feel like that might be something I'd like to experience one day. Oh, what the heck? What is that? Wait, what is that? What were those 3 stars? Huh? They're gone. Was that a spell or something? Or like a skill? There were like 3 gigantic stars. That's so weird. Wait, did they talk before? All hail the Sultana. The city's alive once again. I feel like they didn't say that when I was there last time. Maybe I'm crazy though. Maybe they did. Wait, a 5th Astral Era copy of the Enchidron. You won't find another... Did I not? I feel like I didn't read these yesterday. You won't find another outside the holy, see? Those ones I read. I feel like for some reason these guys, maybe I didn't read that, or maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm just... Maybe my memory's not as good as it used to be or something. So does this say Gold Court, or does it not say that? I'm just curious if it's like a hidden... Oh, it does. The Gold Court. Bang. Interesting. But then out here, it was Pearl Lane, right? I'm curious where Pearl Lane starts and ends. Because when we came in from outside, I don't know if there was another like zone change text that came up. Pearl Lane. Yeah, it doesn't... I don't think it changes to Gold Court when you transition here. Like, we're in Pearl Lane now. And then you come up here. Like, I thought this was still Pearl Lane when I came in here. because there's no zone transition text. Interesting. I think you can even go all the way out here and it won't say the gold court actually. Oh, it is marked on the map. You just have to be on the lower level to see it. There you go. So you have to come in here for it to be the gold court. And then I guess all of this is just random hallways of Ul'dah. I guess that's effectively what they are. Anyways, that's cool. Let's go back upstairs now. I don't think there should be too many more people to talk to up here. And it looks like maybe there's not too much... Wait, if you ask me, I say to hells with them. I wasn't asking you. Oh, you can go here. Look, the secret area. Like spy on people from up here. No one will ever see us. This guy doesn't say anything. What business have you, what business would her grace have with the likes of you? You will watch your tongue whilst in the royal promenade. Actually, hold up, there's one more. What is this little area here? Is there anything over here? Or is this just a dead end? Oh, this is the mysterious the third area upstairs. I wonder if you ever get to go up there. Behind this giant gate. Clearly it's not something you get to go to very often. Oh, there are some guards out here. Looks like they don't actually say... Oh, these aren't guards. These are just other people, but they're not saying anything. Okay. Nothing too crazy out here. I guess we can wrap around this way. Oh, wait a second. That new maidservant, no, truly? Oh, wait, and she ran out. I hate how fast those disappear. I wish it'd stay up just a little bit longer. And she ran out of the Lord's chambers wearing naught but her knickers. That new maidservant, no, truly. Does this guy say anything, or does he just march back and forth? Looks like he just marches back and forth and puts his hands on his hips. Genlins. Of all those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, the Sultan's sworn are the elite of the elite. Well, according to this guy, according to that other NPC though, they're losing their edge. Our conviction is unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. We are bound to defend Sultana Namo even to the death. Such is the solemn oath that we have taken. And we are outside some sort of... I don't know where this goes. I think there might be a path leading downstairs and one that goes upstairs and like through this way to the Alchemist Guild. I guess we need to talk to this person for a quest though. There's never a shortage of white dresses on our Ul'dah ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. Practical. Sigh, just mentioning the treacherous heat causes fatigue, and my passion for alchemy is such that I oft forget to sleep, and so I have resolved to concoct a magical elixir, a potable that shall imbue the imbiber with the energy of a bull, red with waking rage. Sleep be gone. Oh, Red Bull, huh? Interesting. A Red Bull reference. I wonder how many references I've read that have just like gone over my head completely. Beyond these doors lies Scholar's Walk, where you will find the find Frontil's frontistery and the Heart of the Sworn. Okay, I guess we'll save this. Well, we're supposed to go in here. I guess we could go to the Royal Promenade and then go through here to get the rest of the quest, basically. This quest is kind of nice, though. It does kind of take you on a tour around Ul'dah for the most part. Just taking a look here at where this goes, I think this is actually an instanced area, perhaps? Maybe? Maybe not. It says Merchant Strip. Oh, now we're back over on this side. Okay. How about we leave this for when we, like, circle back down to the Weavers Guild area, because this is kind of overwhelming. There's all kinds of stuff here. Although I somewhat have my bearings because the Gladiators Guild and the Coliseum are right here, so it's not too overwhelming. And we know where the gold court is now, so we're getting there. But we'll leave this. We'll come back here and say pleasantly, "Oh, I remember this place when we came here earlier." Man, I remember the first time I came to Ul'dah, I was running up and down the stairs like literally like 8 times or something to find where to go because it was so confusing on the map. Gonna be interesting next week unless you really hit MSQ. You'll get to do ARR after the 6.1 changes. Oh yeah, is there gonna be a lot of like balance changes in 6.1? I guess a lot of them probably won't impact me too much, which is probably a good thing, I guess. I can get used to the new patch. Okay, you will watch your tongue in the Royal Promenade. Okay, we've talked to them before. I think I've talked to all these guys before as well, but we'll just circle through here. I think we came through here once for the main story. Oh yeah, they don't even say anything anymore. None may enter the fragrant chamber without permission. I must ask that you step away from the door, sir. I guess we can't fish in here, right? That would just be... That's not allowed, right? Unable to fish in the royal fountains. Feels bad, man. Could catch some royal fish, maybe. Alright, well with that, I guess we'll go to Scholar's Walk. This place is finally starting to make a little bit of sense now. Still a little bit confusing, but makes more sense now. We have a group of people here not saying anything. Oh, this guy's got a cool eyepiece, I like that. That does look very interesting. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. That sounds horrible. That sounds like Christmas colors, okay. But then stripes of purple and dark brown. This guy, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's been months since I've joined the guild, yet they've taught me only the most basic alchemy. It's possible that seeing only my own questionable chemical concoctions has influenced my taste in color palettes. I see. Yes, that might have something to do with it. You'll be able to use NPC parties with every MSQ dungeon, and they're totally reworking the last few story instances to try and streamline things. Huh. I mean, I'd probably still want to run them with players anyways. Most likely. If that's even still an option. I don't know if they're changing a lot of stuff. Scholar's Walk. Are they going to be like removing instances? That would kind of suck. I've done up to, what is it called? The Desmail Darkhold. We've done this one. I don't know if they're planning on changing all of them. It cannot... If I cannot... These things are really annoying sometimes to read when they overlap. If I cannot talk my way into his heart, I'll poison my way into it. You're surely not serious, are you? Yes. I can't get him to like me, so I'll poison him. Very good. And when exactly did these episodes begin? It's my son. He's been having terrible night fits. Okay. Ruru-rimu. Red, ever and always. This is Ul'dah, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We Uldans live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Didn't you hear me, boy? Red's the only way to go in this city. Now off with you. Alchemical formulae to work out. Or I have alchemical formulae to work out. I think 2 people said red, so maybe red is like slightly ahead of the other ones. No manner of alchemy can bring her back, father, but there must be a way, there must, is that what he says? Yeah. This guy, I guess, lost his wife. This is probably his kid. He's gonna probably look into the dark arts or something. See if there's a way to bring her back. This guy's just hanging out. This is a pretty nice spot to just chill right next to the fountain. He's got that fountain ASMR. Is there anyone hiding in these areas? Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. What about over here? Oh, this is literally a fountain. Sultan Sworn Elite. None but authorized personnel may enter. I see. Guess they've got some secrets they're working on in there. And assuming that there's no quest to be had in here, I believe we've also talked to everyone in the Alchemist Guild. Oh, there is one, actually. Luco. You are here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes, Ithelwine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be, then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black. 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving for just such an occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Ul'dah has ever seen. Alchemy may look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. I realize what it looks like to the untrained eye, no more than making medicine day in, day out, right? But what if I told you I mix dyes as well? No, I suppose that's just as boring. Low-key, the dyes are pretty cool. Low-key, pretty interested in them. What is this quest then? A luxury long lost. Elwyn has need of an adventurer to help him test a revolutionary new medicine. This guy also has one of those eyepieces. Yes, 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 at last, my work is complete. Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will be instantly extinguished. I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you to take this batch to Promenade, to a man there named Landbird. He is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landbird to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange. After all, if it is truly effective, it will be a tremendous boon to the advancement of the alchemic arts, and mankind at large. It is my life's work as an alchemist to brew an elixir of such potency that a single sip will cure any ailment. Why, people would shower me with gil for such a potion, would they not? Alright. So we've got red dye being produced. I guess we don't actually have to follow up with that. And we gotta go to that one dude we met in Pearl Lane. So we could just teleport to the Weavers Guild, because it's a little bit faster. And then from here we can just go outside and go find Lambert, who should be skulking in an alleyway somewhere. Still raining. Very nice. Here he is. A medicine for the sick. Deep green tonic, an earthly smelling medicine created by budding alchemist Alwyn Alder. Ha, we're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Alwyn is up to. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us, beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. If we got to choose between this bastard's swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Oh jeez. Oh, there is a follow-up. The wealth of nations. Lambert wishes to offer you a small token of his gratitude. Few come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you'll find one of them. Okay, and this guy just says that mostly all you're going to find in Pearl Lane are a bunch of poor people and beggars, and generally people that may want to stab you. It looks like Singot wants the pot. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Cracked vase. The crack was there before you found it. Honest. Honest. Permit me to examine this vase of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin on this trash. A flood of like items brought in by refugees has destroyed what demand once existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray that you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. Oh, and that's it. So I guess this guy is a merchant who has lost everything and managed to kind of build his way back up to at least a middle of the road position. I guess both literally and figuratively. That's pretty cool. I guess that's all there is to that questline, though. I assume that the potion wasn't poisoned because Lambert is still here. So... And I guess we don't have to go report our findings back to the Alchemist Guild. I suppose it's just assumed that it worked and all is well. Alright then. Well then, I guess we can go back to our touring. I don't think there's anything else. I might just go take a quick look in the Gold Court just to like look around it. I think we spoke to all the NPCs here though. Wait a second, there's another random hallway here. I guess we should check the hallways just in case. I don't think anyone is... No, it doesn't look like there's anyone too interesting. Although actually there's this little area here we didn't actually go through. Just some random decorative lighting fixtures basically. Don't you go bringing any of that rabble in here? Okay, we talked to these dudes already. Those two are still there. That's an instanced area. Oh, and then we're actually back at the Gladiators Guild, I think. And what exactly does action smell like? We have seats so close you can smell the action. But what does the action smell like? Okay. So then all we really need to do is go down... I guess we want to loop down through this way then. Oh, where am I going? Loop down through past the Weavers Guild, we'll go south to Milvaneth. What is that? Sacrium. I don't know if I've ever actually been in this place before, like ever. What is this? This is interesting. It's actually got like a little outdoors area, even though it's mostly indoors. Recomps Officer and Calamity Salvager. Yeah, I don't think we can really do anything here. Wait, Glamour Prism Collection. Grade 5 Clear Prism. Items required, Grade 5 Glamour Prism Smithing. Are these all like outdated items or something? I guess they might be. I guess that's what a Calamity Salvager is like someone that like lets you trade stuff in from before the calamity happened. Possibly. Nonomita. Milvaneth Sacrium, dedicated to the worship of Nald, was extensively damaged during the calamity. Repairs continue even to this day, to the great inconvenience of our adherents. Lale, looks like a black mage, actually. Interesting. I am Lale, a thaumaturge of the Order. It is my charge to give guidance to those who visit our Milvaneth Sacrium in search of it. Sadly, as you can very well see, we have had to close our doors while repairs are underway. As such, we have had no visitors of late, and I find myself with a wealth of spare time. As a servant of Naldthal, it saddens me that I have had to put aside my sacred duties for the nonce. I am, however, glad to be afforded the freedom to pursue my interests in the arcane. Oh, so this place is like closed off then. We can't actually do anything here. So this, I guess this like entire half of Ul'dah got like destroyed during the calamity, or like close to it, because I'm pretty sure the western gate, the gate of the Sultana also got destroyed, I think. I think this got destroyed, and so like this entire sort of area must have been damaged, I guess, the entire like southwestern area. I'm not sure what exactly damaged it, but must have been something big. We have a quest, Bitter Snow. Decisions. Bitter Snow's eyes are those of a man in love, wrought with worry and doubt. He appears to be waiting for someone who has yet to arrive. What could be keeping her? My beloved Yellow Moon and I promised to meet at this very spot, but 2 bells have passed and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's alright. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weavers Guild. She always enjoyed watching the... By the gods, do you know... Or do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look like a bumpkin, but I have no mind for fashion. Why hasn't she come yet? Is there another man? No, she wouldn't. She couldn't. Not her. Not my... Yellow Moon! Alright, he really likes Yellow Moon, apparently. Looks like she is in the Weavers Guild. Oh, I think that might be the one lady who was saying, like, oh no, I can't let him see me like this. That might be her. Oh yeah, it is. Yellow Moon. Byregot be good, just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best after all. Or no, perhaps the blue. Bitter Snow is waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. We get 1 piece of lavender as a quest reward. That seems kind of strange. I think I actually know where you can get lavender. I've got like, I think I have a ton of it in my inventory actually. Yeah, I've got like 68 of it. And I guess that's the end of that quest line? Question mark? Alright. It's kind of a weird quest. It just kind of launches you into the Weavers Guild and then that's that. Does he just stand here talking about Yellow Moon the whole time? Yellow Moon, yeah, that's all he just sits there screaming about Yellow Moon till the end of days, I guess. Who's this? The masked Carnival Celestium attendant. Only those with express permission from the manager of the Celestium may enter. Please move along. You are making the place look untidy. Jeez, this guy. And we got the Miners Guild, which we should probably do some kind of quest with them at some point, I suppose. I do believe we've talked to everyone here, though. Apologies for the inconvenience, but I cannot assist you at present. Oh yes, you're very busy guarding this area. I wonder what's down there. It's weird. There's an upper level that's like the 3rd level of Ul'dah, but then there's also a basement apparently that you can't access either. So clearly there's some interesting stuff. But yeah, we talked to everyone in the Miners Guild and did all this during, I don't know how long that session was. I think it was like a 6-hour crafting session where we talked to all the guild masters and like all the NPCs except for the ones that had quests, which we're doing now. But yeah, okay, so that's that all taken care of. Oh, that's for Blue Mage. Oh, is it for this guy? I see. You were kind of doing the quest out of order, Lo, so if you did all the quests in order, it takes you around all of Ul'dah. Streamline, that is. I mean, I started from the Gladiators Guild, and it did kind of take me all the way around, but then it's like you get to this place, and it's like, instead of like going further through, it's like from here back to the Weavers Guild. I guess it's if you happen to take another route, this guy would kind of lead you over to the Weavers Guild. But yeah. Just let me get a good handle on her. You ready yet? Just let me get a good handle on her. He still hasn't got a hold yet. He's got to get a grip. No, he's still adjusting it. He's working on it. He's not ready to go yet, though. He's oh, come on. You got it? Oh. No, he'll get it one day. Soon. Which is kind of a side thing. You can't use Blue Mage in normal content, so they get this whole side challenge arena thing. Oh, interesting. Will you lodge a complaint with the guild? The last shipment was full of impurities. Which guild is this? Oh, the Goldsmith Guild. Let's see, so this just goes to the Gold Court. Is there anyone interesting here? Oh, what? Might be we could find you one, but it'll cost you. I'm looking to buy a ruby, a large ruby. You got these two guys here. I think this is one of the only times I've actually seen a Lalafell. I don't know what this race is called. But basically, the only time I've seen outside of Nanamo sitting on Raban's shoulder, this is the only time I've seen a Lalafell sitting on someone else's shoulder. That's interesting. I guess those two are pretty good friends. Okay, back in the Gold Court. I think we're actually almost done here, and then we can actually start going out into Thanalan, which is a little bit exciting. Why wouldn't you just ride a chocobo? I have an idea for a two-wheeled cart. A two-wheeled cart you can pull with your legs? Or a two-wheeled cart you can pedal with your legs. Why wouldn't you just ride a chocobo? Because you gotta have that pedal cart, though. And yeah, we've talked. Welcome to the Goldsmith Guild. We've talked to everyone in here. I think Serendipity and her little familiar are one of my favorite guild leaders. I forget what the little robot dude's name is, but he's basically he's pretty rude, but he's awesome. But yeah, again, we've talked to everyone in here previously. Oh, wait a second. It's someone we need to talk to. Present the receipt of purchase to Jamim. What is this for? Order slip. A small piece of parchment detailing an order for a gaudy circlet. I think we literally took the most roundabout way of getting her. Zazuriku's circlet, just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Zazuriku's exact specifications has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we still are waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind. And I'm assuming it's all the same. Although Mr. Serendipity is an acclaimed goldsmith, I fear she is still unaccustomed to the rigors of leadership. But I have faith that she will grow into her new position so long as she avoids unnecessary distractions. Alright. Well then, I guess we're going to the Miners Guild, or at least as close to it as we can get. It's actually a little bit of a run from the Aethernet shard to get there. A little bit more than some of the other places, it feels like. Crooked Haft. I have a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man, they don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked in all the god's damned garnets he can afford. If he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. Huh. Get a fire shard and some dark matter. Yeah, okay, and this guy says, you know, good day's work, good night's drink. Again, we've talked to everyone in the Miners Guild as well. So at least we don't have to sit here for, I don't know how many hours it was that we were sitting here reading dialogue for. It was a lot, though, to go through all the different guilds. Okay, cool. Also, that was for the guy at the Gladiators Guild, I think, that wanted to... I think Garnet is, like, in his name. I think, like, the Crimson Garnet, he wants that to be his, like, his gladiator name or something. Okay, so we checked out that hall, so it's just these kind of last few hallways here, and then we should be back at the Gladiators Guild and ready to go. In half a bell, she'll take her break, and then I'll... Oh, she's gonna do something. She's gonna go yonk some jewels, I guess. There's nothing more beautiful than a woman with diamonds in her eyes and on her hands. This guy's handing out flyers of some kind. Marcel, welcome to Esthame's Aesthetics. Should you be of the inclination and the means to purchase our wares, I would direct you to the counter over there. Jeweler. What has she got? Oh, interesting. I think like there are independent jewelers in like Limsel, Minsa, and all sorts of places, but I think these might be slightly different. They seem a little bit more specialized, but I don't know if they're actually useful. I think our current gear on the warrior is better. Oh wait, what is this? Flawless band. From this simple ring, a lifelong bond begins. Oh, I guess that's for the eternal bond ceremony. Jeez, it's only 30,000. That's pretty cheap for a wedding ring, to be honest. But it looks like this is all kind of like lower level stuff. It's for like basically level 30s. Actually, it's a very consolidated level range. It's actually exclusively for level 29 and 28. That's kind of interesting. He'll truly buy you any necklace you want. He'll truly buy you any necklace you want. And I only need dine with him at his estate. Yeah, just dine. He's not going to try and do anything else while you're there. One misstep and it's to the stone's throw with you. It's to stone's throw with you. Yeah, this is the guy. I remember this guy saying that to me when I first came here. I'm like, what the heck is stone's throw? Do they still stone people in this area? I didn't know what stone's throw was. Okay, so there's just this one sort of like side hallway here. Anytime now, dearest. I just couldn't decide between the red or the blue, so I bought both. I think we talked to them before too. So which did you end up choosing? She bought both, apparently. And then, yeah, we're here. This place. This is just outside the Gladiators Guild. Okay, I think we've done it. I think we've actually explored all of Ul'dah. That actually was a lot less overwhelming than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to take a lot longer because of the multiple levels, but it's not that confusing once you get the hang of it. It's this second level is only in the steps of Nald. Or rather, no, this is Steps of Thal, right. Steps of Thal is the one that has the 2 levels. As long as you can remember that, then it's not too difficult to navigate. Just found out Elon Musk bought 9% of shares of Twitter and now owns more shares of Twitter than the actual Twitter founder. I hope Elon causes havoc on Twitter. Oh, he likely will. All chaos is good chaos in our opinion, so this is great news, even if we don't care for Elon Musk much. Yeah, Elon causes some disruptions in quite a few different places. That's kind of what he does. That is his thing. What is over this way, though? I guess this just goes upstairs. This is another... Wait, is this the place where we said we'll come back to this? I think it might be. It is. Yeah, okay. And then this just leads up to the husting strip. Okay. And then the airship landing, or rather the lift, is over this way. And I think we were already over there originally. Okay. Okay, that's it then. Cool. Oh wait, who are these two? Lower your voice, one of his birds might hear. Wait, what? One of his birds might hear. Lord Lolorito is not but a dirty old pinchgill. One of his birds might hear? Who was it? Lord... Don't want to catch the name. Lord Lolorito. Huh. Alright. I missed those two, but I think other than that... Unless, hold on, did we... Yeah, we did go this way. Wait a second. Oh, the dude that was here talking about Red Bull also left. Oh, that's so interesting. That's like a one-time reference then. The dude that's here that's like making a really subtle reference to Red Bull. He's gone now. So if you don't catch that reference the first time you talk to him on that storyline quest, he's gone. You'll never see that subtle Red Bull reference ever. All of those NPCs are gone now. Very interesting. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that little snippet, I guess. That's kind of strange. I thought they mostly just did that for this main storyline, but I guess they do it everywhere. The Goldsmith Guild generally tends to bulk orders, while Esthames is essentially custom work for the ultra-wealthy, where the brightest of the Goldsmith Guild tends to be hired. Oh, I see. The wealth of nations and the personality of an above-average internet shitposter. Yeah, basically. Elon's shitposts are usually decent to look at. The world's NPCs change really often. As you progress the story, it really picks up in Post A Realm Reborn. Oh, do they? The world's NPCs change really often. I guess maybe we'll have to like take a quick run through some of these places eventually afterwards then, as we progress. What it killed in this case me a few lambs closer to the action. God's forbid I actually get to enjoy the tourney after all my hard work. Because I think I've already seen like maybe a few NPCs that have swapped. Possibly. There have been instances where I've walked through Limsa Laminsa, for instance, and I've been like, I feel like I didn't talk to this person. Like there's a new NPC there, possibly. So maybe we'll have to try to keep an eye out for that. I wonder if they like put any hidden NPCs that you can only talk to one time during specific parts of the story.
and then like you go past that part in the story and they're just gone, and they're just really well hidden NPCs that have like certain references or something. I don't know. I don't know if they would go through the lengths to do something like that. But yeah, I think that's actually it. So what we need to do now then... oh yeah, we just have to go get rid of the Marauders from Linsel Minsa because they're causing a ruckus. Alright, sounds good. And then that should springboard us out into the rest of Thanalan, which I am very eager to see. Because we've been running around here for basically 2 streams at this point. So, Sapphire Avenue... Actually, we don't want to go to Sapphire Avenue. We want to go to the Adventurers Guild outside the Quicksand, where the Marauders are causing a ruckus. Like, hidden NPCs with lore hints or something, they do that. Yeah, no, I'm just wondering, like, how hidden they would make them, where it's like, there's only one chance to talk to them, and maybe they, like, put them in a really, really obscure spot. Just so that they would have a place to, like, house, like, a really dumb reference or something. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they put, like, movie quotes or something, and they hide an NPC there for one step of the main story, and then you pass the main step and they disappear. I don't know. I'm just wondering if maybe they would pull a move like that just for fun. But yeah, I'm not like I'm kind of a completionist, but I'm not going to be like obsessively checking all of the areas of the main town every time I do a main story quest, because that would I literally don't have time for that. Maybe way back in the day when I had absolutely nothing else to do, maybe could have spent time doing something that obsessive, but you know, these days I got to be a little bit more stringent with my time investments, as it were. Anyways, this guy is just here bullying this Lalafell. That's not very nice. Oh, there's a few NPCs that will kind of have their own story arcs going on in the background if you pay attention. Yeah, I think we've seen a few of those. The NPCs are fresh enough that it happens. Oh, I see. Interesting. Bugger off! Can't you see? I'm having a civilized conversation with this poxy whoreson. Oh wait, what was I supposed to do? It was, I'm supposed to like yell at them or something, right? Tell the Marauders outside the Quicksand to face / me. Me! Face me! Me! What? You blaming me because this little shite shat his own pants? Will bugger him and bugger you too. Oh, he just leaves peacefully. That's surprising. Ill-mannered marauder. The L's you want, this don't concern you, so bugger off. Oh, I was about to slash dance. I don't know how he would have reacted to that. You know your friend here is a 12 damn cheat. Thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners, but he'll get his own back, mark me words. The friggin' rowdy Limsel and pirates causing problems as usual. We talked to her, right? Oh yeah, we did. Mocking marauder. Who's he bullying? He's just bullying some poor lady in the corner. Just turn around and walk away, adventurer. Are you deaf? Get lost. Me. Me. It's me. Look at me. The L's is your problem. Maybe she's likes her men rough. What are you supposed to be, your bleeding manservant? But it don't matter, you've gone and spoiled the mood. Is the last one going to attack us? We're going to have a fight on the street. Let's see. You got a lot of nerve thinking you can talk to me like that. Me. Me. I'm here, I exist. Me. Oi, come on now. He was disrespecting me proud Seawolf heritage. Spit, fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. He's just sitting there. Alright. Oh wait, tell the Marauder inside the Quicksand to face / me. Me poxy arse, this is your best brew. I'd sooner drink a pint of me own piss than this swill. Oh, his armor actually looks kind of nice. He's very color coordinated. He's got the orange bandana and the orange accent on his chainmail. kind of like a yellowish / gold hue at the bottom. He's actually a fairly fashionable pirate raider. It's not bad. Just who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? My lips are so dry I can't do a P and an F together. Primal the driven and me. Primal the driven and me bloody marauders. Wait, what is he trying to say here? And? Just who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Primal the driven and me. Is he drunk? I don't know. And me, bloody marauders been reaving so long, mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words, then I'll let me axe you the talking. Oh, he is gonna fight us. Okay. Oh, this is lively, even for the quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us. Oh, who's this guy? He's also very fashionable. He's got that nice red tunic. What's this? Another God's damned fool? Show some respect when you talk to. Farmel the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better... That sword, it couldn't be Frenzy, but only the sword of Nald would. Bloody elves, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? But begging your pardon, sir. Oh, I guess this guy is really famous. Why do they always do that, Sai? It looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Leminson was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. But we're Leminson too. He doesn't know. Our entire background is a C rating marauder, basically. That's our entire heritage. I think like you, Gladiator. My name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then, but that hardly concerns you. These days, I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city, this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yeah, I think he kind of nailed it. Debauchery and sin is basically old, Aldous, huh? I wonder if he's like the quote-unquote main NPC for the Gladiator line. Because like you basically had, I think her name was Sophie for the Conjurer, and you had that one kid for the Marauder. I wonder if they don't all have kids. Maybe this guy is your right-hand man, as it were. Speak with Momody. Okay. I guess there's no one else to talk to. I'm pretty sure... I wish we would have gotten to meet Botolf. And come to think of it, I don't know... Maybe I overpassed him in Gridania, but I don't know if I saw the other brother there. The one who's supposed to be associated with Gridania. Marauders are basically the oldest of old school pirate combat styles. Instead of using guns, they use axes because it allowed them to climb up the sides of ships by embedding them in the hull like a climbing pick. No, really, I don't think they mentioned that in the storyline. I think like at least in the lore for this particular game, they say like it kind of... Well, it came from a few things. I guess it came from what you just said, but also it was because a lot of them were lumberjacks. Because in order to build the ships, they had to obviously cut down a lot of trees. So a lot of them got really good at swinging axes. And so obviously when they went to sea to do combat, it was like... They were already very used to using axes. So it was just like a natural selection for them. That was a thing in real life too. The boarding axe was a common naval weapon for a while. Oh, interesting. Got a choppy end, got a spiky end, easier to train people to use than a sword. I used to be a gladiator like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Oh wait, wrong game. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's been a few instances where that's come up. That potential. I used to be an adventurer. Alright, but anyways, Momody says, I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Kai, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Oh, there's a hidden layer of drama, huh? I see. Report to Mila. I guess we'll keep it on the DL for now. Wait, was that an NPC? Oh, that's a player. I thought that was an NPC for a second. Oh, he's not wearing a bandana. I thought he had like a bandana on. Actually, wait, what armor is that? The shoulder piece looks kind of interesting. He's level 2. He's just a level 2 gladiator. I guess this is the starting set. Rogadine. Oh, I guess that's the name of their race. That's their racial starter. I like the, actually, Rogadine is, oh, what is his name? Crap, why is it, it's literally just escaping me right now. Raban. Is Raban a Rogadine? Or is he, like, he didn't look like one. I thought he was just a dude who was, like, really jacked, but I guess he has the same build as a Rogadine. Or Rogadin. I think it's just a Rogadin, not a Rogadine. Raban is a Highlander here. Oh, he is a Highlander. He's just super jacked. Right, I thought so. That's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, and the Guildmaster mentions that they could use them to climb hulls and chop down masts, among other things. I don't remember a ton of dialogue in A Realm Reborn, but that stuck with me for some reason. Yeah, it was a cool little bit of backstory. I think he's just an absolutely jacked Highlander, and Highlanders are already jacked by default. Raban is just above Highlander here because there can only be one buff Highlander or something. I see. Yeah, he's extremely buff. Very large boy. Alright, let's head over to the Gladiators Guild. Or wait, sorry, terrible pun is terrible? I think I missed it. Raban is a buff Highlander here because there can only be one buff Highlander. Oh wait, because Highlander? Yeah, I've never actually seen Highlander, but I understand, I think, that there can only be one. I get that reference at least. It kind of flew over my head a little bit there. I've already heard of your exploits at the... There can only be one. Yeah. I've already heard of your exploits at the Quicksand, Kai. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Kai. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Farmul the Driven and those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. Alright. Alright. And same follow-up text. I don't know why I like checking the follow-up text, but usually that's only worth doing for the main story quest line for the most part. Damned vandals, I'll never get this off. See, I think that's new, actually. I don't remember this guy saying that. I don't even remember this guy being here. I swear NPCs sometimes they just pop up randomly. Okay, this is pretty exciting though, because we're done with Ul'dah, so this means effectively that at some point here, like we're basically on the path to the main story quest at this point. Because once we're done with this, once we're done exploring Ul'dah, then there's nothing left to do at main story quest, and we'll have all the backstory for Gridania and for Lanasia. And we'll be able to kind of pick up on all the sort of world-built cues that might be associated with any of that main story. Actually, I don't know if we looked around out here too much. This place looks a lot nicer than the other gate. You didn't forget the leaves again, did you? We did see her say that. I hear there's good coin to be made selling relics from the footfalls, but they say that place is cursed. Lucky, what are you doing? Stop standing on that man's head. I'd say the giveaway is the nose, since row usually have real distinct square noses. There's a row in a later expansion that looks like a hero though. Okay, oh, this is actually sending us to the first hub out there. There's one thing I want to double check. The only thing I want to double check, and then we'll go full steam ahead to that hub. I'm trying to remember at the Gate of Nald. Yo, this guy's armor looks pretty cool actually. He's got like the pink plate mail with a bunny hood. Yo, this guy looks like what is that band called? Baby Metal, I think. He kind of looks like that. He looks very, very heavy metal. Oh, he's a monk too. I thought he was a warrior. Dude, this guy looks like he'd kick your ass. Get your ass kicked by a big fluffy bunny man. We'll take the Aethernet travel. I'm not sure if I looked very much outside of the Gate of Nald. I think we looked outside the Gate of Thal, and there were basically 2 slum camps out there. I just wanted to double check that there's nothing interesting outside here. Because it feels like they're probably going to drive us very hard in the western direction. So I just wanted to just take one last look here, because we're probably not going to be coming back this way for a very long time, if ever. Okay, wait, so yeah, never mind. So this is where the main slums are. There's stone's throw over there. Yeah, we did this part. Whoa, what is that? Is that a giant cataur? Hello? Is this a fate? Well, if anyone is on Goblin and wants an elite mark, there's one standing right outside of the Gate of Nald, north of Ul'dah. Sabotender Bale Arena. It's a giant cataur. I don't think this is an S rank elite mark, is it? Do you guys think I could take this on a level 47 warrior? I don't know what the mark means. I don't know if that's S rank or if it's B or A. His 1 point or lore was that he was from Almigo, fled to Ul'dah when the Empire invaded, where he was arrested. Oh, what the heck? Did I have him targeted to attack? He just slapped me in the face. Okay. I didn't think I right-clicked him. I was just sitting here reading text and he slapped me in the face. I guess he was aggro. I guess he didn't like me. Alright, well I guess we take the L on that one. Some marks are hostile? Yeah, he didn't seem that hostile. I guess it was because he was stationary. He just slapped me in the face. Anyways. So he was from Almigo, fled to Ul'dah when the Empire invaded. Also, while I'm reading this, I guess we can make our way, or... Hold on, it's faster to just take the Aethernet now that we're here. So, in a weird sort of way that was actually kind of convenient, because we'll be able to just teleport to Sapphire Avenue. He was from Almigo, fled to Ul'dah when the Empire invaded, where he was arrested on false charges by corrupt officials who wanted to use him in the arena. He went undefeated for years and beat the corrupted officials by becoming one of the wealthiest men in Ul'dah with his winnings, earning the patronage of the princess, and then using his newfound influence to expose them. He is now a member of the Syndicate and bodyguard / general for the princess. Right. I heard he like bought his seat of power basically with his winnings. And that was kind of his backstory, which sounds kind of interesting. He sort of reminds me of a Magic the Gathering card from a long time ago. His name was Kamal the Pit Fighter. He was a 6/1 red card with haste, and you could tap him to deal 3 damage to target creature or player. And his flavored text was, "I didn't come to play, I came to win." He was also kind of a pit fighter gladiator type person. Brassplate. Every traveler is welcome in Ul'dah, just as every grain of sand has a place in the dune. Just through the Gate of Thal is the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, one of the greatest markets in all of Eorzea. I don't think we actually came out this way, because I don't remember reading that. Yeah, I don't think we... I think there was a quest that sent us to optionally come out here for the Hornets. We could have came out here, but since you can go out any gate, I don't think we actually came out here. So there's no slums out here. This is more just like... This is an open expanse, basically. Do these guys say anything? What is this? This is a nothing, apparently. We're in yeah, this is like the very south of the world, it looks like. This is the gate to nothing. Oh wait, adjoining area. Oh, never mind. Southern Thanalan is here. I guess the Sagoli Desert is the very southmost point, it would appear. Broken Water, Little Almigo, Forgotten Springs. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like we probably won't ever be out this way again for quite a while. There's a huge tree over there. Maybe we look at the huge tree and then teleport back. And then we'll go to our next hub. Urban, that is. Yeah, I gotcha. He got oofed. Yeah, dude, we got slapped hard. I guess maybe this tree has something to do with the main story quest if you start in Ul'dah. It kind of looks like a prominent landmark. That's how the Ul'dah Senate works. It's essentially a congress of merchant princes. One is the route from Alamigo to Gridania to Ul'dah. The one with no refugees is the Limson trade route. Right. Yeah, so then this one is like Steps of Nald, Central Thanalan, Northern or I think you go Eastern Thanalan, and then that connects to, yeah, South Shroud. And then South Shroud comes through here. We did this just not too long ago. And of course, unfortunately for the refugees, anyone who comes up to Quarry Mill, apparently they have to spend the night here, and they get judged by the elementals, and if the elementals say that you're not allowed to stay here, then they get sent back to Thanalan. So there's like there's a ton of refugees that pour in here, and then they basically just get rejected and sent back to where they came from. Which sounds like hell, basically. You make that long trek all the way there, only to get told to go away. This is a very large tree, but it seems we have no business being here, so we'll just teleport back to Ul'dah. And start making our way to, I forget what the place is called that we're going to. Scorpion Crossing. Sounds like a very pleasant place. To be honest, it sounds a little bit more pleasant than the other areas of Thanalan. Also, we want to teleport over to the West Gate, because that is the smart, faster thing to do. Ethernet. Gridania allows them to pass through, but not to stay. They still have bad blood from the Autumn Wars. Oh. They let them stay for one night, I think, at that one at the mill. At least based on what we read a few days ago, just because during that one night, basically the elementals they judge whoever the refugee is during their sleep, and then they tell the heroes whether or not they're allowed to stay in the region or not. And very rarely they let people stay, but most of the time they turn people away. At least from what I gathered. What are we looking at here? I guess Thaumaturge's Guild is maybe the fastest way to get there. It's a very it's a special instance, basically. It's like an elemental checkpoint. Like 90% of the time they never let anyone through there. Normally they ask the elementals, but Alamegans are more like they ask the elementals if you they quote-unquote ask the elementals, if you catch my drift. I see, I see. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I guess I have a hunting log for Gladiator now. But yeah, I wonder what happens to most of the refugees that go through there, if they just kind of like bypass the checkpoint. Because that was the other thing too. There's sort of like an unresolved lore surrounding that area, where it's like, here, let me see if I can get there on the map one more time. The unresolved lore is everyone is supposed to pass through Camp Tranquil, and they're supposed to go up here to Quarry Mill, and then they're supposed to stay here for one night and get judged. But then right over here to the west, there's Buscarron's Druthers, and this place is run by an ex-military guy, and it's not explicitly stated, but it's kind of assumed that he used to be with the Wood Whalers, I think. It's either he used to be with the Wood Whalers or he was an ex-military personnel, and he lets basically like anyone come through here and stay at his establishment, even if they're criminals. And the only rule here is, like, so long as you don't cause a fuss, you can stay here. And there's basically a bunch of drunken adventurers that guard the entrance. But the thing is, like, anyone who's being a refugee from Eastern Thanland could just come up this way and come through here, and then they'd have free access to Central Shroud if they took this route. So I feel like there must be, like, bad blood between this area and this area, potentially. But it's not explicitly stated ever. It's just kind of a loose end. It just seems like if you piece together the parts, it's like you could easily circumvent this checkpoint if you wanted to. Seems a little bit strange. Meanwhile, Limsa would be willing to accept refugees, but they simply lack the land due to damage from the Calamity and continuing conflicts with the Beastmen. Yeah, they're still trying to basically regrow their farms, for the most part, it seems like. Oh, we're already here. That was a short walk. Thought we had a little bit farther to go. There's a lot of cactuars hiding around out here. Brassblade. Careful. Have you not heard the expression, an aurochs in Scorpion Crossing? This is the hub of trade in these parts, and any baubles you break may cost you dear. Oh wait. Stand clear of the gate or you'll find yourself under a chocobo's talons. By the way, with the Almegans, you're saying like they basically bribe the elementals, I guess? Is that kind of what they do, or? I'm assuming that's what that meant. I'm kind of curious though. Or do they just like not ask them at all? Slugger. Queh. Wait, who is this? Search for witnesses at Scorpion Crossing. Wait, I feel like I missed the context for this. Milo informs you that the Limsan Marauders... Oh, I see. We're looking for witnesses of the Marauders doing the marauding, right? Milo informs you that the Limsan Marauders have begun terrorizing merchants outside Scorpion Crossing in Western Thailand. Speak with any victim you can find so that you may track down Proferal's gang and bring them to justice. Where the heart is, the goblet. Ami has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Have you heard news about the goblet? All that quality land, oh, here we go. This is the residential quest for Ul'dah, which is interesting because I think it's actually in Ul'dah itself, as opposed to the other regions where they're kind of like off in the wild somewhere. Anyways, all that quality land so desperately coveted is to be auctioned off to bidders regardless of their origins. Even adventurers have the right to participate. Just imagine the entire area could end up owned by wealthy foreign... beg your pardon, sir. It isn't that I dislike adventurers, far from it, but when you consider that Ul'dah is still struggling to accommodate countless refugees, the idea that this land is being sold for profit is not surprising whatsoever, come to think of it. Still, the least they could do is give preferential treatment to hardworking old dons like me. I've been saving for years, just waiting for an opportunity like this to come along. Say, you wouldn't happen to be curious as well, would you? About the goblet. My hands are full here, but if you've a moment to head that way and look into this auction business on my behalf, I'd be ever so grateful. There's bound to be an Immortal Flames representative by the gates or in the goblet who can explain what's going on. This wouldn't happen without General Raban's approval. Of that much, I'm sure. Whereabouts is that? Is that... Oh, wait, it's actually to the south of here. Never mind. I see. It's very close to Ul'dah. Once you do the main story quest, a lot of your theories will be answered. Oh, for real? Okay, cool. I didn't know if they were going to tie up those loose ends. I guess, yeah, because I've kind of been doing some of those quests as our class quests have guided us to those hubs. So I guess if the main story takes us through there, we'll get even more stuff. More exposition, as it were. No, I mean they don't even ask. Gridanians absolutely hate Alamegans because one of their old kings waged a war of aggression a few hundred years ago. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, I totally get you right. So the hearers would quote-unquote ask. They would quote-unquote ask the elementals, but in reality they just kick them out because they really hate them. Gotcha. Yeah, you're way ahead on the side quest that the MSQ bring you to them. Oh, I see, I see. I didn't realize the main story quest brought you to that many hubs, but I guess it does. Ticked off. Amy of Scorpion Crossing is worried about the condition of her chocobo. Oh no. You there, yes you. You're an adventurer, are you not? You travel about Eorzea slaying beasts and finding treasure, that sort of thing. I've need of help. I must travel to Horizon where my cargo awaits, but my chocobo slugger won't move an ilm. I tried to have a closer look, but I saw a vile pair of antennae protruding from his feathers, and I lost my nerve. Oh, I love Slayer with all my heart, but bugs I cannot do. I fear he may have a parasite ladybug that's gorging itself on his blood. Check him for me, would you? And if you find a ladybug dug in there somewhere, kill the damn thing. Oh no. Quake. A parasitic ladybug. Get it out of here. Go away. There you go. Examine slugger and slay any parasites you find. Quake. Slugger says thank you, and you've my thanks as well. I was sure as a sunup that it was a parasite ladybug. Must have latched itself on somewhere along the road, but how the bloody thing managed to stay concealed at that size is a complete mystery. In fact, I'm not even going to question it. I'd like to just move on and put this all behind me. If we don't keep our chocobos healthy, cargo won't be able to move over land. We owe these birds a great debt. I wish more folk would see that. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Who hauled that cargo all the way here? My good boy did. Oh, yes, he did. Here's some water and Gishel greens for my good boy. She really likes her chocobos, I guess. I don't know what this one's name is. But we got Slugger here. Apparently Slugger, even the chocobo had quest-exclusive follow-up dialogue. He had 3 quays. Or even 4 quays instead of just the one. Slugger's exclusive chocobo follow-up dialogue. Oh, MSQ will bring you to about 90% of the hubs. If not more, really. That's surprising. I didn't realize that. That's quite cool. Oh, I'm glad we'll have some backstory. These should feel lighter than they should. The Royal Sunway is clear. Alright. Nothing much up here. Merchant and Mender. We could actually probably do with a quick repair since we got completely slapped by that cactuar. Unless... Oh, wait. Do you not take durability damage when you die? Because everything seems to be repaired already. I guess that wasn't an issue. Antoine Pushkin. Haberdasher. Okay, I guess this guy just has equipment that you can buy. Just a low-level gear vendor. Purchase field gear. Alright, we're already way past all of that stuff. More side quests open up when doing MSQ as well. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll have our work cut out for us when we get there then, which should be pretty soon. You said I'd be getting 50 for each load. That was last week. Today I can offer you. Wait, I can offer you 6. Did you say? Holy crap, dude! Talk about the market crashing. 4 coffers, each containing 63 ounces of ore. Carry the one, or I guess it's poundses. I guess they use fake measurements in the Final Fantasies. Pounces and mims and moms and ilms. I don't think mims is a thing, but moms and ilms is. Gigion. My administrative duties require my undivided attention. Do not trouble me unless we have business to discuss. Yes, you're very busy administering things there, aren't you? Standing there with your hands on your hips. Everything must go. Prices won't be this low again until the 8th Astral Era. Oh, it's the return of these guys. Oh, he just can't quite lift it. Put your knees into it, lad. Alright, Oswald. Nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night. Oswald needs your help to locate a misplaced shipment. You've time to spare, don't you? Make yourself useful and help me find my missing crates. The manifest clearly states that 3 crates bound for the East Aldenard Trading Company were included in the latest shipment from Vesper Bay, but I can't seem to find the bloody things. They ought to be around here somewhere, but I can't waste any more time looking. If you find the crates, bring them to me. Welcome to Scorpion Crossing, friend, the finest waypoint in Thanalan, if I do say so myself. Goods from the Vesper Bay pass through here on the way to Ul'dah and elsewhere. Sadly, there were far too many crates to haul, and far too few hands to haul them. We have gun trim. A dabble do ya. The trader at Guntram is furiously ransacking his cargo at Scorpion Crossing, looking for all the world like a man who has misplaced something. No. This can't be happening. There's no time to send for more, and no, gasp, you there. Please, you must help me. Go kill as many Katwars as you must to gather 4 bottles of their blood. I don't care if you have to hunt the little green bastards to extinction. Please, there's no time to explain. Just know that my very life hangs in the balance. For the love of the gods, hurry, man. Okay. Cargo bound for the holds, check. Cargo bound for Ul'dah, check. Cargo bound for the camps, check. Cargo bound for gods. What I'd give for a vacation. I run a business, not an almhouse. I run a business, not an almhouse. Wait, what did she say? I think you gotta wait for her to. I run a business, not an almshouse. If it is coin, it disappeared again. She talks so fast. I think I gotta wait for her to walk back and forth one more time. I'll read the second half this time before it disappears. If it is coin, you seek and get a job. Right. Okay, EAT say cargo crate. That's one of them. I guess we have to look for the rest. Is there one up top here, maybe? Yep. And then there's one more somewhere down below, I guess. Not exactly the most interesting side quest, but I guess since we're still in the very low level areas, they gotta make us do some busy work before they get us into the lore based stuff. Oh wait, no, that's for the Katwars. We gotta find one more crate somewhere. I guess maybe up here. Oh no, it's not even up here, is it? One day, Ul'dah. One day. Oh, holy crap, that's actually a very nice view. It's a very nice view of this area with the moon and everything. That guy's a little bit in the way. I think this is probably the best angle we're gonna get. There we go. Oh, actually the composition is kind of messed up. Let's, can we get one with those towers? I don't think we can, actually. Let me get on my chocobo. Maybe we get a little bit of elevation. Can we back up a little bit? It's very, very hard. I don't think it's possible because I want to get the torches in the shop, but the tips of those buildings are just, they're too high up, so we'll have to try and cut them out. And actually, it looks like we kind of cut the moon out a little bit like this. Oh, actually, the moon is gone. I think if I wanted to have gotten that shot, it would have had to be, that was the shot. The moon is gone now. I'm kind of curious if I got it. Let me take a quick look. I did. We got the shot with the moon in it. Nice. Okay. Alright. Playing some Pokemon Snap on the side here. Let's get back to looking for the crate. Oh, it's just over here. Nice. I feel like that was a pretty good shot of those steps. It looks very nice at night. You don't actually get to see that during the day. It just looks like more random pathways. Did you find my crates? East Aldernard Trading Company cargo. Items prepared and packaged to ship from Vesper Bay to East Aldernard Trading Company. Great job, friend. These will make the next wagon, thanks to you. The shipments never stop coming day in and day out. Just keeping track of everything is enough to give me migraines. Business is good, true, but what use is money if you haven't the time to spend it? I haven't downed a pint with my friends in weeks. Oh, and there's a follow-up. I believe you can fly. Oswald is holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking, there's no end to it. I'm tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter safe to Kikipu at the Silver Bazaar. I'd call on her myself, but I haven't at the time, and I doubt these weary legs could carry me there, even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? Gods know you can find the beasts around here easy enough. Kikipu's a dear old friend. She's called the Silver Bazaar home for far too long. There's been ill rumors of the place of late. I'd just like to make sure she's well is all. Alright. It's one of those quests where they're basically like, hey, go pick up something nice for this person that I know. It's like basically like giving them an apple or something nice. Oh wait, there's a nervous merchant here too. Oh, I guess this is who we were actually supposed to talk to about the Marauders. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. They tore me from my saddlebag and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Okay, just the same text again. All appears to be in order. Follow the sun away south to the Silver Bazaar, north to the horizon. Silver Bazaar, huh? I guess it's around here. Or actually, no. Oh, it's all the way down here. That is a little bit of a long trek. Okay. Oh, and the residential area is just over there. Maybe we'll knock out the boring residential stuff. I don't think there should be too much to deal with, aside from looking at the goblet for the first time, because I haven't seen it. There shouldn't be too much dialogue to deal with there. But yeah, we'll knock out these Catours really quick. Actually, I should try out my new... There we go. I bound target closest enemy to Control Tab. It looks like it doesn't cycle it though, which is actually kind of good because you don't really want it to cycle. I found that the tab targeting in this game can sometimes be a little bit. I don't know how to put it. It's kind of finicky sometimes. It usually works pretty well. You can change it to cone. Oh. Wait, is it not in cone by default? Oh, nice, we got Rampart. Very nice. I guess we'll just put that there. Character settings. Target. Oh, wait, target type. Target closest enemies. Ignore depth. Type 2 cone. This, you mean? I like how the 3 residential areas introduced boils down to, hey, can you check housing availabilities in this nice neighborhood for me? Sorry, we don't sell houses to plebs. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I might try this out, Cone, because again, I'm someone who played WoW back in the day, like not a ton. Oh wait, oh yes, this feels better actually. I honestly I couldn't tell you what the difference is between the two. Like ignore depth versus cone. Like is ignore depth? Is there like an enemy list or something that it populates? Because yeah, look at. Do you see how this just jumped from like the ladybug all the way out there to the hammerbeak? Like that's ridiculous to me. Like I don't want to target the hammerbeak. If I'm tab targeting, I want to be cycling through like this stuff in front of me. You know what I mean? And if I tab enough to where I get back there, then that's all well and good. Because there are rare instances when you're tanking and it's like, oh crap, I've lost aggro on the thing out there in the distance. I need to tab over to it. But like, this has gotten me into some trouble in a few rare instances where it's like, my god, how many times do I need to tab to target what I want to target? But apparently cone, like, I don't know. I think there might be a hidden enemy list. Why do I keep going to system config? It's character config. There is something in the key binding options here for targeting. There's a few of them here. I was trying to do a makeshift thing here where you could do like control plus tab to do nearest enemy. So if I just hit the modifier key, it's still kind of awkward to be perfectly honest. Like maybe even like shift tab would be better for it. But I have it on. Actually, let me try. Is shift tab taken by anything? Oh, it is. Shift tab, cycle through enemies. Yeah, actually, no, it's already bound. So I guess control tab is what I'm going to work with for that. I think there was something here that said, like, there's an alliance list, but I think, yeah, enemy list. Enemy, target party member, or maybe there isn't an enemy list, never mind. I don't know. I won't spend too much more time on this though. I thought there was maybe a hidden enemy list or something. It's just so weird to me that quote unquote ignore depth mode. It seems really strange. I normally use tab, distance, cone for cycling. Otherwise, when you're fighting ads, you'll target the mouse nibbling on a crumb in the corner instead of the giant demon trying to eat your face. Use tab, distance, cone for cycling. Wait, are there 2 different modes you can do? I don't know. This seems to feel good. All I know is that cone feels really nice. This is like what I'm used to for the most part. That feels much better. Thank you very much for that, Zero. That adjustment feels better. Basically what you have right now. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I've found that it was really strange using that ignore depth thing. I have no idea how the logic behind that targeting system even works. It feels like it's completely random to me. It has like some sort of invisible priority list or something. I don't know. Anyways, the residential district for adventurers, why the goblet's practically within swinging reach of this gate. The resident caretaker is the one to speak to if you've a nesting urge. And we've got Momoroji. Mormoroji. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. Aye, 'tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all lands within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say, that only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its wards, but such decisions were made by men wiser than I, more like men greedier than I. This is actually like completely ridiculous, though, if you like think about the state of Ul'dah. And like how there are slums just outside the city, and then they've got this entire housing district for the wealthy, basically. It's crazy, man. This place is like hyper corrupt, it feels like. A beautiful place, the Goblet. A man-made oasis built atop a towering butte? I think that's how you say that, unless it's a butte. I don't know. I guess it's a towering butte. But why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the Goblet, speak with the recruit stationed just past the entrance. He will be happy to assist you. To proceed with the quest where the heart is Goblet, you may visit any residential ward within the Goblet. Cool. If you have any significant savings, you really ought to consider owning your own estate. Think of it not as a purchase, but as an investment in your future. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go check it out really quick. Go to a specified ward. Angst. Ogre's Swamp. Get out me swamp. Of course. Let's go to Shrek's Swamp in Ward 1, I guess. I love that they're like, let's encourage immigration, but not for anyone who would need it. Yeah, basically. Yay, we're rich, we have money, we're not starving. Yay. There's just this, like, really, like, I don't know how to put it, there's, like, this evil undertone throughout all of Ul'dah to where, like, it feels like you can't really appreciate anything of the surface level beauty that you see because it's all corrupt. Even, what was his name? Gigi Ruju, it costed a soul. I know, like, he's from Ul'dah, and it's like, even there, it's like the shore looks really nice, but it's like you can't fully appreciate it because it's just tied to, like, this corrupt wealth that has a stranglehold on everything. Okay, Flame Recruit. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon, an Ul'dah woman asked you to learn more about the auctions. Oh dear, as you may have heard, these spots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an Ul'dah citizen, she is ineligible to participate. This is probably, like, the most corrupt line, like, ever. Like, this right here summarizes Ul'dah and Thanalan, like, the state of everything. Oh, a random adventurer from afar. You may purchase our real estate. An Ul'dah citizen? Oh no. They're too busy stacking the barrels and the transport routes and making sure the lifeblood of the commerce is flowing. No, they're not allowed to buy houses. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase a plot, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. I'm afraid I know little of the purchasing process myself. The resident caretaker is far more qualified to speak on such matters. Alright, so there should just be, like, a housing enthusiast somewhere around here that we can talk to. I think it's one of the only NPCs we need to talk to here. Ul'dah is the real world city? Yeah, no kidding, man. Housing prices these days. My apologies for the inconvenience, but I cannot assist you at present. Oh, yeah, you're really busy. You're one of those administrative types. I can tell. Oh, that's very nice. Nice waterfall falling down into the shadowy abyss. I guess this is where they throw the Ul'dah citizens who come here looking for a house. Why would they need houses when they have caves and cardboard boxes? I don't even think they have cardboard boxes. They have, like, shabby tents with holes in them at best. Also, they have a giant cookpot. The cookpot houses the rat pelts and river water. Yes, delicious Ul'dah dish. You think the Gradanians have it bad with their Muay Thai beans? Wait until you taste Ul'dah's rat pelt and river water stew. It's the best. Mmm. Delicious. Alright, actually I don't even know where the housing enthusiast is. Wait, Junkmonger? Who's this? He's just got some random fish bait, apparently. I don't remember there being vendors in the other places. Curious crop exchange. I guess this is for, like, if you do gardening or whatnot. Sunken treasure tank trimmings. So all kinds of interesting stuff in here. Oh wait, small talk. You a green thumb? If so, be sure to bring me any rare crops you might harvest. I guarantee you won't find a better price anywhere else. Wait, I wonder, can you trade in seeds here? It doesn't look like it. Alright. Typically there is a housing enthusiast NPC near the front of these places, but it looks like it might not be the case here. I guess we'll just take a very quick run through this area just to do some sightseeing. Nothing too drastic. Oh wait, housing merchant and resident caretaker. I don't purchase furnishings. I don't remember seeing these guys anywhere. Maybe I missed them in the other hubs. Resident caretaker, items of interest. Okay. Estate possession retrieval. In the event you are divested of your property, we shall collect your furnishings for safekeeping, those which may be safely removed, that is. Furthermore, should the property in question be an estate, you may claim indemnification for 4/5 the plot's value. Huh, okay. However, pray understand that we offer these services only as a courtesy and for a limited time. Housing inquiries. Oh, okay, this is housing, the help manual. We will not be reading through all of this, at least not now. Maybe one day, way down the line, if we ever consider getting a house, we might look at that. I think my favorite out of context line in Final Fantasy XIV is, of course he smiles and nods at whatever you say. If you weren't signing his checks, he'd be roaming alleyways beating rats to death to flavor his soup. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. That feels like it signs up the majority of the working force in most worlds, both fictional and non-fictional. Just smile and nod and they'll sign the paycheck. It's all good. Just do the business dance. This guy doesn't say anything. Alright, I don't think we probably won't go too deep into the housing district, just trying to get a quick sense here of what it looks like. Someone's got a very wintry themed house. I feel like it's a little bit not fitting. They must have a very powerful enchantment, I guess, to have snow in a desert region. And I'm guessing that's for the apartments, unless that's actually someone's house. Is this the apartment district? Goblet Southeast, Market Board, so yeah, I think that's the apartments. The thing that looks like a giant mansion, but it is in fact a series of apartments. Oh, that looks pretty nice. I guess no one lives there. Maybe Gigi Ruju lives there with all of his money. Oh, there's a retainer waiting there. Very nice waterfall. I see they've got a water wheel there too. I wonder if those are Gradonian issued. The masters of the water wheels, the Gradonians. The dialogue writing goes from good to great to Tolkien worthy as the expansions go. Oh, for real. Interesting. I've already been enjoying it as it is. It's been quite good. Alright, I think we've seen just about all we would need to see here. It doesn't seem to be anything too remarkable besides the giant building in the middle. And of course all the player houses with various glowy things. It's a pretty cool a sign. It's like a steaming sword. Interesting. But yeah, I guess there's no housing enthusiast here, which is a little bit strange to me because there was one in two other places. In Mist and in the Lavender Bed, you could. There was this random housing enthusiast guy that would like stand around and you could talk to him and he'd be like, "Oh, I really like the houses," but I guess he's not here, or at least I can't find him. He's hiding somewhere. In any case, his dialogue is not too interesting. I'm pretty sure it's just copied and pasted from the other places, so we're not really missing out on too much by not being able to find him. Maybe I'll just check up there, maybe real quick, or maybe through here. I would unironically put FF14 story on the same pedestal as Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I mean, so far from what I've read, It seems to be setting up for some pretty cool stuff. And I mean, Lord of the Rings is great. I don't know, I feel like it almost gets overhyped a little bit. Like, and I'm not trying to say that to play down the books, because the books are really good. And they've got some really interesting characters and like some memorable moments and stuff, but I don't know. And I know it's a quintessential classic, like it's always going to be a quintessential classic, but at the same time it feels, it's almost a little bit played out. It feels like it's been studied and referenced and mediated so much that it's kind of nice to have something else that like people can talk about rather than Lord of the Rings. It's almost at that like kind of like Star Wars level of like referencing where it's like, yes, it is like Star Wars is the quintessential sci-fi adventure thing, but it's like, it's nice when something else can kind of capture that and take a little bit of a different spin on it. Okay, the housing enthusiast is MIA. Wherever he is, we're not going to talk to him. What would you like to do? Let's just leave the residential district. We'll go ahead and proceed here. But yeah, so that was the Goblet. I say Lord of the Rings specifically because they both do a really good job of having a message of hope while not being preachy. Yeah, you've always got to dig that where it's like there's some sort of struggle going on and there's an ongoing motif of hope just like quietly being hummed in the background without beating you over the head with it. That can always be kind of nice. Final Fantasy has always kind of done that though, and across all of their games they've been really good at having that kind of element woven in. You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned of the auctions? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough, and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Bah, it's just not fair. Well, I mean, at least she has chocobos and wagons. Like she has a business here that's more than like 90% of Uldans can say. The residential district Aethernet for Goblet can be accessed through the Uldan Aetherite. Okay. I mean, at least she has possessions and she has her birds to keep her company. So I'd say she's doing pretty well, all things considered, in this brutal ass climate. Have you brought the Cactuar blood? Or Cactuar blood? All 4 bottles, show me. Cactuar blood. Actually, this clear liquid is far closer to water than it is blood, except that is for the Cactuar it is taken from. For him, it is most definitely blood. I see. Phew, you saved my hide, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to Ul'dah and saw that all my bottles of Rad's Athan skin tonic were as empty as Garlean promise. Looks as though the lids shook off in transit and the whole load spilled right out. But I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make good on delivery. Cactuar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you've brought to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely Ul'dan ladies will be none the wiser. Oh, don't worry about getting found out. Rad's Athan skin tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I'd venture none in Ul'dah would even know it from an ampoule of their own piss. Right. Just sell them some fancy water. Sounds good. Cool, alright, well that's all taken care of. Final Fantasy has always had great stories such as kill a bunch of gods and this guy is trying to become a god and take over the planet, kill him, and who can forget that old man sacrificed himself and became an evil god, and now you have to kill him. FF stories told terribly. Yeah, it's weird, you know, Final Fantasy games are less about, how do you put it? It's not really about the main story arch. Like, the main story arch of Final Fantasy games, if you look at them from, like, a telescope perspective, is, like, they're quite boring. But it's not really that you play them for. It's usually about, like, the character development and the camaraderie of the parties. And sort of those, like, kind of, those gradual stepping stones that you take towards the the ultimate goal, kind of. It's basically more about the journey than it is about the overarching story, because the overarching story is usually very generic and not that interesting, but it's kind of the character stories that they weave into it that make it interesting in most cases. At least in my opinion. And again, I didn't grow up with Final Fantasy, so all of my Final Fantasy kind of knowledge has come kind of secondhand through watching like Let's Plays of them, and sometimes watching streams of them as well, but mostly through Let's Plays. So I might not have as much like kind of like childhood and like nostalgia attachment to them, but yeah. Time was trade caravans would roll from the Silver Bazaar away, chock full of merchandise. Place ain't what it used to be though. Yeah, it looks like everything here has fallen on hard times. Also, I'm pretty sure the whole western region of Thanalan and Ul'dah, they've said that this area got hit the hardest by the calamity, so I mean, this is basically, it's actually not bad if you think about how resource starved the area kind of is. They've managed to at least like set up a little bit of a camp here. It's not bad. It's better than the slums outside of North Ul'dah. Outside of the Gate of Nald. Okay, so what are we doing here now? I feel like... No, I'm not forgetting anything. It was the goblet. I was thinking we might have to backtrack for that, but no, I think we're just on our way now. I believe you can fly, and then kicking the hornet's nest. Recover the merchant's goods. Okay. I guess we will do this then. The best part of Final Fantasy X was Titus laughing, of course. Everyone agrees, even if they don't. Yeah, I mean, it's very overdone. It's one of the most popular, I think, like voice lines probably in all of Final Fantasy, most likely. I low key though, because again I didn't grow up with Final Fantasy X, and I only just watched it. I think probably late last year. I watched a full playthrough of it. Or actually, no, it wasn't. I watched it like earlier this year. I watched one of my favorite streamers play through it. And he did like a casual playthrough because, oh wait, it's him. What the heck? He's actually just here. Okay. I guess we're fighting this guy. With the quiet music, because I have the generic battle music disabled. Farmer the Driven. Farmer the Driven under the ground. Ha! Got him. There he goes. R.I.P. Can we take his outfit? His outfit's really cool. I want his golden bandana. My favorite part, and I'm pretty sure it's like everyone's favorite part, because it's a very popular quote also from Final Fantasy X, is that that part when Auron is like giving his speech towards the end, when he's like, now is the time to choose. it's the best quote. I love that. It's so good. It gets me hyped. It's like the perfect quote to lead into a major battle with. But yeah, I don't know, for me, like, I know everyone kind of hates on the voice acting in Final Fantasy X, but I don't know, I'm pretty lenient. I think I talked about this before, how it's like, a lot of the time the voice actors, especially back then, back in the day, it was like, they just got stuck into a booth and told to read their lines. And like, to me, I didn't really find even the laughing part to be like that intolerable. It was kind of just like, you know that Yuna and Titus are just like, they're trying to, well at least Yuna is trying to like make light of the situation that's happening. She's trying to make the best of a bad situation, and even though it's goofy and like over the top as hell, it's like you kind of can still get the sentiment that they're trying to convey there. So, I don't know, I didn't mind that scene too much, even though I know it gets made fun of a lot. I won't even try to emulate the laugh because I think I would just butcher it. I don't think my vocal range goes that high, so I'll spare you guys the attempt at trying to emulate any sort of Titus laugh. Okay, actually I think we have enough of these for now. We can go back to the merchant though and give him his stuff back. That would be nice. But yeah, I wouldn't mind talking about more about FF10. I don't know if like people have all seen FF10 though, so I'm kind of worried about like talking about spoilers and stuff. They tore my bag from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Caravan sack. Bags such as this one carrying merchandise are always attractive targets for highwaymen and bandits. 12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. Alright. Well, wait, is he happy now? 12 bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for good men like you, I'd never leave home. Okay. Yeah, he's kind of happy now. He's better off than he was. Oh wait, oh there is a fate here. Needles shed by Catoars are the number 4 cause of foot irritation in all Western Thanalan. By slaying a few Catoars, we can see that number drop a 6th or even 7th. Wow. I'm down to do this real quick if it's not going to take too long. Usually these low level ones, they're very fast. Like they don't require you to do too many, so I don't mind killing a few cactuars here. And who knows, maybe there's even a maybe a giant cactuar? I don't know. Although it looks like, oh, the spawn rate is really kind of lousy. There's only like 2 that spawn at a time. Maybe we leave this actually, this would take a while. I thought there was going to be more of them. Yeah, this is slow. I'm not too interested. Nah, we're going to skip that. I don't mind getting our hunting log kills though. Or actually, oh, never mind. The progress is going up a lot faster than I thought. It's actually at 25%. I guess that's not terrible. Hunting log done. You know what I'm really missing right now on Gladiator? I'm missing Tomahawk. Like, I have no ranged ability. I don't even have a taunt. Like, I can't engage from far away. It's really painful. I really miss Tomahawk right now. Like, I want to be doing DPS from far away, but I just can't. Hopefully we get something to fill that gap kind of soon. Oh hey, look, we have a little convention here of... I don't know why this person is taking part in the fate, but they did. What level is that person? That's level 90. I don't know what they were doing there. But anyways, onward we go. We got the East Hammer. These guys say anything? A wandering minstrel gave me this here pipe. What were... What were if I waved it right kraken-like? I don't know if that's a proper English sentence, but we'll go with it. Sir, right away, sir. Back to work or I'll dock another 100 gil. Huh. I don't know if we're going to be led to any of these areas. Oh wait, so we got the East Hammer, the West Hammer, and the South Hammer. And this is Hammerlay. I feel like there's got to be maybe some sort of quests that take place here, eventually. They basically just have a bunch of mining facilities, though, it looks like. Someone make the pounding stop. Well, maybe if you head down the last bottle... Okay, we just have a bunch of miners with some side dialogue, basically. I believe the gears are showing signs of slowing. Impossible. I calibrated them myself this morning. Okay. Let's just go check out the South Hammer real quick and see what's... Oh, it's like right here. Adelard. That name sounds familiar. I think... Actually, Adelard, I think that was someone from another game I used to play. I think that's where I'm remembering that name. And when the brass blade is turned away, shh, keep it down. Yeah, they're plotting something. Adelard. There have been more and more people come to Ul'dah since the calamity. The hammers are pounding the ground solid so as to make it fit for new homes for the rich, of course. I hear they're having trouble securing some tracks, though. Whoever's job that is, I don't envy them. I'm to see no harm comes to to his lordship as he inspects the hammers, and doing so could improve productivity threefold. Then make it so. Make it so. I cannot say, but that won't stop me from trying. Is it possible? Is it possible? I do not know. Also, there's giant tortoises here. Alright, that's all the hammers. There is a Beacon Hill lighthouse. It's kind of a cool name. If not a little bit generic. Wait, oh, that's the lighthouse. Yo, that looks really cool. Quick screenshot, maybe? Is it... Oh man, you'd have to... I'm just gonna move over here a little bit. Actually, I don't know if it's really possible to get a good shot of it. I wanted to try and get the whole thing in the shot. Oh yeah, that's not happening. Unless maybe up here. No, it's still way too high. It's not happening. That's okay. That's a really cool looking location. I guess we'll probably have a quest to go up there, I would imagine. So we'll save exploring that here. Chocobo Keep. Yeah, this is just the standard Chocobo Porter greeting. Kikipoo. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk off our land again? And go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. Letter to the Kikipoo. This envelope contains a very special message from Oswald. Hammerbeak tail feather, beautiful plumage plucked from the rump of a slain hammerfell beak. Hammerbeak tail feathers and a letter. Dear gods, it's from Oswald. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kikipoo, it's been too long since I wrote you last. For some reason, Tenacious D is coming to mind with her name. It's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told that the scum of Ul'dah have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kikipoo. Spread my wings and soar. By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And Hammerbeak tail feathers. The dolt does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one ilm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. I see. She's very attached to this place. Reasonable/doubt. Kikipoo of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You have a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops. It's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lad such as yourself might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What do you say? More emote. This is like the third emote tutorial that we've gotten so far in Thanalan. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Did I forget one of those quests? I'm not sure if I did. Reasonable/doubt. No, I guess not. I guess we did all of them. Or wait, the cutting edge? No. No, we didn't miss it. This lovely little seaside hamlet is the Silver Bazaar, and this lovely little lady you see before you is Kikipoo. Wow, it's not conceited at all or anything. Hey, what are you looking around for? Me, you idiot. I'm Kikipoo. Yeah, greasing the cogs. Fafafono has the look of a Lullafell dying to be asked if he has any work to offer. Hey there, friend. I've a sure way into some easy guild if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of goblin grease, and then deliver them to a hearer by the name of Adelard at the Hammers, who we've already met. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It couldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new ways of life they symbolize. They care only for the successes of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever there is guild to be gotten. I think it's time I move on from this godforsaken place. I haven't made a single bloody guild since I came. Galfredus. The fish aren't biting today, but there's always tomorrow. There are always tomorrows. True words. There are always tomorrows. I spied the old miller taking down his tent. He'll be... I wonder if there's an option to make those those dialogue bubbles stay up a little bit longer. He'll be the 3rd to leave in as many days. Wherever did you find that tunic? Sunsilk, of course. I didn't run far enough away to trigger it again, I guess. Pa, I saw you swipe it from a stall in Stone's Throw. Huh. Yeah, I guess you do be having people swiping stuff in a region such as this. There's a delivery moogle out here. Riled worker. Nothing for sale here. You don't want trouble with me, boy. Piss off. Oh, wait, yeah, this is, the slashed out. Yeah, we gotta point our finger menacingly at him. Your ears working? I said piss off. Enough already, I'm leaving. But tell that bloody Kickapoo this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing! Use the power of /doubt to make workers leave. Okay. The power of doubt. Oh, this is a very nice view, actually. This almost feels like it would be a livable region if you, Wait a second. Ferry docks. This goes to Limsa lower docks. Crescent Cove docks. Oh, this leads up here to this place, to the Waking Sands. I see. Interesting. I didn't realize you could purchase passage there. I guess there's really, like, there's no reasonable way you would ever take the ferry tour from here in most cases. Because it's so out of the way. But, interesting. Man, this is kind of sad, because I actually like this region. This is probably one of my favorite places I've seen so far in Thanalan. I haven't seen a lot of Thanalan, but so far this is one of the nicest, but there's no aetheryte crystal, so you can't teleport here. So it seems very unlikely you'd ever come back this way, which is too bad. Because in a realm completely plagued by poverty, living next to the sea and being able to catch your own fish would probably be quite advantageous. This would probably be a nice place to set up shop. It feels like you might be able to set up some self-sufficiency out here if you were able to catch fish like that one, the one dude that was talking about his fish. Dude, this place looks really nice. Oh, you can even hear the ocean. Actually, you know what? Okay, I have to check. Well, I don't think you would be able to fish from all the way up here. Probably not, unless... Oh, you can! Dude, you can totally fish here. No shot. Yo. This is like the chillest fishing spot. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm using the wrong bait, right? Because it's ocean. Piss off, Hulk Hogan. You point. Have a nice day, sir. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we need some ocean bait. That's a sand leech. I thought, do I even have live ocean bait? I think I might have forgotten to pick up live ocean bait. Oh wait, never mind. No, spoonworm is live ocean bait. Let's try that out. We'll just catch one thing. Also, we'll put the hooks on, and maybe we'll put a patience on there as well, since we're not going to be here for very long. Let's just see what we fish up here. Just one bite. Just one. You can also skyfish and dunefish. Yeah, I unlocked. I got the dune fishing, I think. Ooh, wait, an oyster. One more. We still have... The buff lasts for 30 more seconds. We might as well get one more in. This is not turning into a fishing stream, I promise. We're just using the patience buff till it runs out. Oh, we got something big. What's it gonna be? Oh, it's a haddock. Harladur haddock. Alright. Put away the fishing rod, you addict. I'm kind of curious if you can you do anything with the oyster? Suitable for printing on a small canvas. Desynthesis. Actually, yeah, we have desynthesis now. I guess we could desynthesize these, I wonder. I'm just curious if anything interesting would come out of here. Fine sand. Okay, fine sand is actually useful. I'm actually going to keep that. That's, you wouldn't expect sand to be useful, but that's actually a very useful crafting material. And we got a haddock. We got one more sand and, ooh, water shard. Okay, that's not bad. And the rest of these we want to keep, because these bluebell salmon go towards a dish, which is, quite a pain in the ass to make, if I'm being quite honest. It's very annoying to get those salmon, but can be well worth it sometimes. Anyways. And lava fish and ice fish. Ooh. Nice. And we'll have to go on some fishing adventures. I still have not written off the idea of just doing some like silent fishing streams once in a while. Like if I'm feeling like particularly like sleepy and like unenergetic, but I still want to try to get a stream in for the day, I might just do like a 2-hour fishing session or something. I'll pop it in the stream title or something and be like mic off fishing stream adventure or something like that. But haven't felt the need to do that just yet. Can't you see I'm working? Oh yeah, you're hard at work there, taking a swig from whatever that is you've got. Ferry skipper. We're bound for Crescent Cove. I'll let you come along for 40 gil. Interested? Not right now. Although, I do kind of want to call it quits pretty soon here. What we might do, and it's a little bit of a nuisance because I'll have to walk back down this way. But what we could do is finish talking to everyone here, and then take the ferry across and then talk to people in this area. Because I feel like we might not talk to people here. Like there might not ever be a reason to go here. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is one of these people. You can talk at me all day if you like. Short of a Garlean legion marching through the gate, I won't be getting up anytime soon. Oh yeah, well not if I point my finger at you and say that I doubt what you're saying. Now suddenly you'll be filled with energy and motivation to move. You silver bizarre folk are annoying as all hells. I'll give you that. Bugger this job and off to find some peace and quiet. If only you could fish for cat boys and bun boys. That would explain your breath. This wine tastes of piss. Jeez. Oh, this is not someone to yell at. This is someone with a quest. Danielle of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see. But he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out at sea in weeks. Or put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of Estames Lapidaires. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Gelfridus. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the bazaar as always. Oh, so this is that one dude's kid. Interesting. Damn quiet for a report, ain't it? Hardly any ships making berth here no more. Hells, when I was just out of my mammy, time was you couldn't find a spot to piss off the docks. So many were the ships. Wouldn't think it to look now, though. Wouldn't think it to look now, would you? Right. Yeah, he's basically saying there's no ships anymore. FF14 Bumboy and Catboy Collector minigame when... Oh geez, it sounds like it, if they were to ever make that, it would probably be one of the most popular games, I guess, for a lot of people. Although I'm content with us just running around as one Catboy. I think one is enough, at least for me. It can get a little bit out of hand if you get too many of them together in one place. They start doing some crazy stuff. Alright. And I mean, our looking around these nooks and crannies here is kind of twofold, because normally I like to just be thorough, but also there's supposed to be some workers laying around, so... Oh, there is some people up here. Where else can we go? This place is deader than a lich yard. I wonder who owns these houses. I'm surprised the rich didn't just lay claim to the land itself. I mean, I guess they kind of are with the hammering stuff. That's what they're hammering it for. It would be handy if you had any. Wow, McGill's not good enough for you. It would be handy if you had any. Spotted Meadow. My associate and I want only to help rebuild and restore the Silver Bazaar to her former glory. Unfortunately, several of the local residents continue to refuse our generous offers to purchase their property. Yeah, I'm guessing like any type of house around here must be worth a fortune. I would imagine. Okay, so wait, there's still one more, I think. Actually, no, wait, there's 2 more. There's 2 more workers actually somewhere. Wait, I haven't found them for real. Are you serious? Where could they be? I thought I like went everywhere. Let's see. Could they be like outside the gate maybe? Doesn't look like it. I'm actually very confused. Unless they're down by the docks. That's actually somewhat surprising. Did I like walk past them by accident or something? No, they're not here. Where could they be? Oh, is this one? No, this is just some dude that's just standing here with like an angry expression on his face. He doesn't count. We can't doubt his anger. It's too genuine. We can't use /doubt. Unless, wait a second, can we... Oh, of course, you can go into the houses. There you are. You... They're hiding. They're all so stunning, I simply can't decide. My business is my own. Now get out of my sight before I put you out of it. Oh yeah, well, how about I point my finger at you? But I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. There he goes. Sitting around picking on poor folk. Easiest bloody gill I ever made, and the funnest. Hehehe. Hehehe. You shouldn't do that. You're being a bad person. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell that Kikipu this ain't over. There he goes. Get out of here. Alright. Also, I don't know if we can go into some of the other houses. It always slips my mind that you can actually go into these sometimes. You can, look. What does this guy say? Keep those filthy gropers off the merchandise, you. Yeah, dude, these guys have a house. That's pretty nice. He doesn't have a bed in here, though. Maybe he just, like, sleeps on the table. Would beat sleeping on the dirt. My ability to speak is beginning to fail. Unless maybe he owns 2 houses and this is where he keeps his beds. This place looks very cozy. Alright. Alright, Kikipoo. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracts into manors and manses for Thanalan's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to. Aye, more people leave now than come, and aye, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody gillionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Oh, that's the end of the question. Okay. Well then, maybe we... Getting your bearings... I think we might be out of this area pretty soon, actually. Oh yeah, we gotta collect the grease. Get some grease. We can do this, and I guess also we might as well do the lighthouse over here. I guess we can try and finish up this zone if there's not too many more quests. It seems like it's wrapping up. Alright, we'll just wait for that path to respawn. We'll go get the magnetite while we wait. Boy, let me up. Oh, you sent an enemy nearby. I see. Oh, whoa, you get 4 earth shards from that. It's actually quite good. What is this? Please, hammers, don't hurt them. Of course. Hammer beaks have been drawn too close to the Silver Bazaar for comfort, causing many a sleepless night for the hamlet's residents. Become the anvil which stops the Cloudkin's advance. Sigh, how many do we have to kill here? This game has a way of making you spend time on things. Is it... I don't know. Look, let's just go focus on the magnetite, and we'll think about these maybe when we come back down. Unless, oh wait, oh, you can't actually go into the lighthouse. I'm actually a little bit disappointed about that. This place looks so cool. I was hoping you could climb all the way up and look out over the top. I am a little bit sad. Slight sadness has been acquired. Where are these magnetite pieces though, I wonder? They're supposed to be in the area, aren't they? Oh, I see. Oh, they're marked. They're marked down there. Gotcha. These things make, like, the most... I hate that noise. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know what it is. I wanted to say, like, xenomorphs from Alien. That noise that they make right before they open their mouths and their little alien tongues come out. I feel like it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Alright, how many of these could we take down all at once? Actually, you know, this ability, I don't like how it looks when you move, but it does kind of feel like Link's circular sword attack when you use it. It does feel a little bit like Link. I do kind of like that. Chat just needs Link's voice to complete it. I wonder if this other player would join in. The Fate? Maybe? No. Is it decent progress? It's going kind of fast. Their respawn rate seems okay. I guess we can do it. You know, truth be told, I actually forget what the reference for Hammer Don't Hurt Them is. I think it's something to do with MC Hammer. I think. But I forget, like, what exactly it's referencing. I forget if that's, like, part of a song or if it was something that happened related to one of the albums. I remember it was a reference that they made in Gears of War as well, the first Gears of War. There was an achievement called Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em, I think. But I honestly forget what the exact reference is to. I am a man of limited culture. Oh, there we go. That was the last one. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, geez. Where do we start here? Oh, our oath gauge is, like, up here. Yeah, I guess we'll just stick this somewhere for now. I don't even know where this would go. Yeah, we'll work this out later. We'll put it there for now. That's a horrible place for it. This is also kind of a horrible place for it, but this is where it's gonna live for right now. There it is. Oath gauge unlocked. Oath gauge. This symbol indicates the defensive stance. Iron Will is in effect, which increases enmity. You can view the job gauge description anytime from actions and traits. Okay, so this is just your threat stance, basically. Okay, cool. And then we also have Shield Bash. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Additional effect, stun. Okay. Cool. We don't have a shield right now, though. So hopefully we'll get one soon. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait. This thing just spawned. I was gonna say, the Gladiator, the Oath thing is, like, really bad. Let me just, like... This is still temporary, but, like, it's in an extremely bad spot. I'll just, like, move it down a little bit. There, that should do for now. Oh, I think I moved one of my other bars by accident. That's going to bother me until the end of the stream, which is hopefully... It's not going to be too much longer, but my OCD is going to be bothered for the rest of the stream by knowing that it's 1 pixel off. You can actually see it, that it's off by 1. It's bothering me. Feels bad, man. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Alright. So I think we just have to deliver these to... wait a second, is there a... There's another fate here? The workers of Hammerlia require Earth Sprite cores to help harden the land before they can drive their massive piles. I guess this is just another fate. Okay, this is a turn-in one. I don't really feel like spending too much time here. So we'll just... I think there's a guy you can probably turn into here somewhere. Oh yeah, he's down there, the diligent worker. We'll just turn in a few of them and move on. Wonder what this guy says. Cores? Cores? Earth Sprite core. These rock-hard cores are often used to stabilize loose earth, making land safer to build upon. Cores. Wait, that's it. That's all this guy says is cores. Cores. It's like a core zombie. Dude, I feel like the gladiator thing like didn't move even though I thought I shifted it down. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it there, it's fine. Adelard, what is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from these hammers? Gods, I'd kill a few bottles of cobbling grease right now. Or I'd kill for a few bottles of cobbling grease right now. Cobbling grease. It's best if one does not ask exactly how this oil was extracted from a coblin. Coblin grease. Fafafono must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. But before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of Uldan elite. But the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, you'll see the structures start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I hear some last-named Kickapoo holds the rights to the bulk of the land there. Stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in the side. Right. Okay. One more chunk of magnetite. Still need that. Okay, I'll go bring this back, and then I think that's probably it for these quests. I wonder if this is going to slingshot us anywhere else. Because we do also still need to go back and bring... We need to report back to Mila about taking down that one guy, that one marauder. Oh, there is another quest here. But first, Gelfredus. Don't waste your time, mate. Bloody compass done broke on me. I'll not be fishing this day, nor the next, more than like. Magnetite, an ordinary-looking stone that will address itself to certain types of metal. Or adhere itself to certain types of metal. Magnetite, Daniel asked that of you, did he? So Dad's to fix up the old compass and put back out to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, hmm? I have a vessel once barely seaworthy, and scarce big enough for me alone. I have no crew, no hands to help with the haul, all bloody day at sea, bustin' me arse to get a few gill at best. God's days ain't what they were. Time was you could scarce count the ships what used to be making berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere you go, I'm in the shadow or wake of some monstrous trawler or signer. The old ways are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. I ain't no fisherman no more. No much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. Oh, feels bad, man. Oh, wait, he does have a follow-up quest, though. Tackle the problem. Gelfredus of the Silver Bazaar wishes to reclaim his fishing lures from the goblin muggers who took them. I appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me magnetite. Gave it some more thought I did, putting back out to sea and all, but even with me compass fixed, still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muggers a few weeks back, just north and east of here. Thieving bastards made off with all me lures, dozens all told. Must be you filled some earth sprites to get them get at the magnetite chunks. Am I right? So, if so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back me lures. Suppose I could make do with just 2 of them. A couple of copper ones should serve for now. You up for helping put a broken life back together? We also have Fafaphono. Also, hey, what's up, Munchkin? Welcome, welcome. So close, yet so far. Something has Fafano of the Silver Bazaar in a very agitated state. Those goddamned haulers, who do they think they are? I paid good coin to... Ah, you there. You're one of those task-seeing adventurer types, are you not? Some wares I ordered from an old Don merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring 'em no further, the lazy bastard said. Gate to the bazaar is still the bazaar. Order ain't said nothin' about no home delivery. The gall. Sigh. There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Alright, so we gotta go collect some baggage and we gotta go beat up the muggers. Or as King would say, go beat up that guy and take his things for me. Or rather, steal his things for me, I think is how the quote goes. I should probably try to get around to watch that show at some point. It looks really good. Oh wait, that was it. The baggage was like literally just outside the town. This guy is so lazy. It was like literally like 2 steps away. Gods, those oafs better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them yet? Fafano's baggage. The piece is quite warm from having sat under the Thanalan sun. Hopefully there is nothing perishable inside. Let's see. Yes, and yes. Excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments from sun-soaked tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In Ul'dah, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though. So long as the garments bear a famous name, the souls of the Silver Bazaar have no qualms with quality. Sigh, times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows, but Gil is harder to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left to this bazaar are overly proud souls with unearthly developed tastes. Everyone clings to the glories of the golden past, yet none make efforts to reshape the dismal present. I pray this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it. The sooner the better. So close yet so far. Okay. I guess we're just going with these. Strength index should be good. And no follow-up. So I guess we're off to... Oh wow, that's a very large area for goblins. How are you liking the game? I'm really liking it quite a bit, to be honest. It's pretty great. I'm not just starting. This is actually our 3rd class that we've played through, so I'm not completely new to it. Like, we've got a warrior at, I think, what is it? I think he's at like 47 or 48. And we've got a conjurer, or rather a white mage at this point at, I think 37. But we haven't done that much of the main story quest yet. I've been basically playing through all of the 3 major regions to kind of get some backstory. And then we're going to be moving ahead with the main story. I think we're still at the very introductory parts of the main storyline. But yeah, from what I've played so far, it's really, really fun. And the lore has me intrigued. Oh, I lost my chocobo. That is not good. Also, these guys do a lot of damage. You do not want to stand in the dynamite. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think a lot of people are waiting for the main storyline. I've just, I don't know if I would say I've been dragging my feet on it, but we've basically been taking the very, very scenic route to get there. I think I spent probably like the better part of a week thinking about which Grand Company to join, even though it's a reversible decision. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the game, or if like I'm assuming you are. Maybe I'm not sure if just saying Grand Company out of nowhere is this like Final Fantasy jargon basically to you. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same. Friend, 2 copper lures to get me back out to sea and put me Daniel's heart at ease. Copper lure. From its condition, it can be gathered that this lure was gnawed on by more than one denizen of the deep. I'll be damned. Me old copper lures. Never thought I'd see these buttes again. Bloody hells, them goblins sure sod the banging them up. Bah, ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must nod himself telling me to give up me sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out there somewheres. Heh, maybe me compass will lead me to it. Sigh. Born and bred here I was, ain't never called no place else home. Times are changing though. Suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else is out there for me. Oh, is that it? Is this actually going to be how this quest chain ends? Oh, it actually is. Oh, actually, wait, no, there is one more follow-up. With Kikipu. Search and seizure. Kikipu is searching for someone to help her with the land prospectors who have their sights set on the Silver Bazaar. Oh, we actually got a little cutscene. Okay. It's terrible, Kai. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we are in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kikipu? That is the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave but foolish. Oh my god, he has the Piznez. He has our glass. He has the cool glasses. Back for more, Kenrick. How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one ilm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kikipu. Listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You've no hope in this. Look at this miserable place, a stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings, and when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. Dude, this guy reminds me of a Yakuza member or something. I've seen playthroughs of Yakuza, and this guy reminds me of... There's several missions where there's, like, certain tenants of various buildings that get... Basically, their homes get invaded by thugs. This reminds me very much of that. You stupid, foolish man, you couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or gill of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival. We mounted together with each life the desert took from us. Or we mourned together with each life that the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place. And I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Sigh, stubborn girl, no matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I'd not think of taking them down were I you. End this futile fight, Kikipu. There are far more of us, and if you are truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Kai, please, the writs of seizure, you must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. Alright. No changed follow-up text, though. I've been playing for 6 years. Oh, holy crap. Though I just came back from a 3-month break. Well, I mean, a 3-month break in the scheme of 6 years is not too long. Apparently there's oh wait, a hired hand. Oh, they got thugs guarding the place, apparently. Apparently there's supposed to be a patch overnight. A pretty big one, apparently. It's like 6.1, I think. So... maybe, I don't know if that's any reason for you coming back, but they're going to be changing some stuff apparently. Not that I would be privy to what exactly they're changing. So long as they let me keep my my Mithril Tempest on Warrior, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, wow, 6 years is quite the track record. I think a lot of people that come through here have been playing for a long time. It seems like. It seems more rare for there to be someone doing a first-time playthrough than it is to see veteran players. At least in my limited experience. I'm not really entirely sure if that's the case. But, yeah, the people that come through here are typically quite helpful. They've helped me out with all kinds of stuff. Actually, just today even, and I mean, I've been playing for almost, I think, 3 weeks at this point. Someone showed me how to, like, adjust the targeting system even. Because, like, I had no idea how that was working. Even 3 months in and, like, playing a tank regularly. It was kind of, like, functioning a little bit weird. But, yeah. Super nice to have experienced people dropping by, sharing tips and stuff. Also, like, lore tidbits, too. There's been, Funkel has been sharing some of the cool lore snippets that I probably wouldn't have even realized were going on, which is always great. Kenrick. I thought you might be along. Pity you're too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing a writ of seizure will be rebel within the hour. Wait, why are we giving him the writs of seizure? Well, I guess we're going to shove them in his face. An official-looking document detailing the seizure of a specified piece of property. The writs. What have you done? But that means my men. No, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon, and with far more fearsome company. You've made an enemy for life, you fool. I wouldn't be content simply to see the bazaar struck from the maps. No, I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Eorzea. Oh, this guy is freaking crazy. He really wants to take over this one seaside area. So Kenrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while, though I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words, bloody paltry things, but we would like to thank you, Kai. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me, you've saved who I am. I see now that I'll have to maintain constant vigilance to keep my home from harm, but it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we'll stand with you. Well, what do you... Saw what you did for us, having Kai here chase off Kenrick and all. It's true, there ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home, gods damn it. And I, for one, ain't ready to give up on it just yet. Aye, this is home, and even though there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something right here together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and most of all, thank you, Kai. There are no more fine garments of gold spun and brocade here, no more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish, but the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us. Our memories, our past, our history, that is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. There it is, the motif, the hope. It's being woven in through the side quest. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask of you. This letter, I wonder if you would deliver it to Momadi for me when you next visit Ul'dah. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. Alright. So we got something to deliver to delivered to Momadi. Interesting. So I was contemplating going across here to the docks. I mean, I guess... Let's do it. Let's just do it now. I'm going to forget otherwise. I just want to see what's on the other side of the docks. It probably shouldn't be anything too crazy. Should just be a simple trip and a few NPCs to talk to. Just want to see what's going on over there. We're bound for Crescent Cove. I'll let you come along for 40 gil. Interested? Yes, I feel like it's probably not going to send us back this way for a very long time, if ever. So let's just check this out. It looks like it's just a few NPCs. Let's see, Oliver. I ain't afraid of no bleeding bandits. If I could just get my hands on a good blade, I'd get rid of them myself, I would. Please, sir, don't mind my brother. He doesn't mean what he says. He's touched, you see, and... Oh, you're an adventurer. I thought you were one of the bandits. Gods forbid they hear the things my brother says about them. I'm more man than you'll ever need, lass. Ha ha ha, who says I needs me a man? Oh hey, she's got a cool face mask. Crazy pirate cat girl. Oh, actually, they all have masks. Interesting. Oh, this guy's got a chicken drumstick. What? I've seen them like holding a lot of different stuff before, but I don't ever think I've seen them eating chicken before. Interesting. The hidden chicken drumstick lore. Yawn. Are you sleepy, Chthonic? These should fetch a fine price at the markets. Yes. Are you kidding me? If you bring fish to the slums outside the gates of Nuld, you would either be robbed immediately or they would sell for a very good price. This guy has so many fish, holy crap. This guy is rich. I definitely spent some time outside of questing to simply explore. Oh yeah, for sure. I've done a little bit of that as well. I've sometimes been sidetracked to just like go run around various random mountains in Gridania, and I actually ended up accidentally finding an elite mark by doing that one time. It was kind of interesting. Repair gear. I guess we can just do this really quick. Actually, it's not worth it. It's like 99%. We'll just bypass that for now. Got another couple of dudes here. Our cove is shaped as the moon when it first waxes and last wanes. It's from there our last village takes the name Crescent Cove. Times were good here until the calamity befell. Now that waters flow in ways they didn't, fish no longer are where they were, and hauls are too scarce to make it worth the while. So, what's the bleeding point anymore? Anything I fish up, the bandits carry off. I'm better off just laying down and dying. Bandits on. I'm guessing maybe we come here during the main story quest thing, because there seems to be a lot of talk about bandits, but no quest with which to deal with them. So we'll probably maybe we will actually end up coming back here. Mending nets is the first work of any fishwife. The nets are always getting torn on rocks and coral and pulling up all manner of rubbish besides. Huh. Yeah, that seems like a pretty important job. These guys actually have some decent fishing boats here, it looks like. Nanolai. The fish aren't biting in these parts, at least not like they used to. World changes on you, you got to change with it. When I grow up, I want to be a culinarian. Don't let your... disappeared. Don't let your die hear you talk that nonsense. He wants to be a culinarian. He wants to be a high-level culinarian. Speaking of marks, I should probably do mine. Oh, yeah. Are they... Yeah, that's right. They're on the, like, the wanted board or whatever, right? I haven't really been doing those. I've been doing some of the, like, provision quests once in a while. But haven't really gotten into the marks just yet. They seem a little bit, they seem a little bit tricky if you're anything less than, like, max level. Wait, is this a... Oh, I think this might be a boss. Or at the very least, like, a semi-boss. I guess we can get some credit for this. This might be one of the ones that, it might actually drop a pet, I don't know. Although it doesn't seem to be hard enough to do that, so I guess we'll see. Bubble Trouble. Doesn't look like it was a major boss. I found there was a world boss the other day. I know, Chthonic, you and I, we did the giant crab. I found another one in Gridania. It was, I forget what its name was. It was like Lazy Lenny or something. It was like a giant plant, basically. But yeah, that one dropped a pet also. It gave like a fungus. A fungus of some kind. Where's my meal, woman? Oh my god, this guy. Does she say anything? Oh, she says she has no response to this friggin' guy. What? Your meal is right here! There's like food sitting right here. This guy. Oh wait, get it your 12 damn self, you lazy... I missed it. I didn't realize she had, she has a response. You gotta wait for her to walk here. Get it your 12 damn self, you lazy son of a mutt. Okay, well at least she's not taking it. Yeah, don't let your dad hear you mispronounce culinarian. I mainly do them for the fast XP. Right. Yeah, there was an incident with an S tier elite mark yesterday, I think, that will not be spoken of, but let's just say my aether flowed very quickly into the ethereal stream, we'll put it that way. The winds just ain't right. Not another turn of the sun in this piss hole. Oh, I guess these guys didn't mean to end up here. Interesting. I guess we'll probably come back here at some point. There doesn't seem to be too much else to do here, though, at least for the time being. Oh, no. Yeah. It was, yeah, it was like a literal one-shot. I think I didn't realize how hard some of the marks can be. I'm also not sure... I guess I didn't realize it was an S tier mark also, but those ones are, they're quite lethal. Very much so. I'm like, oh, it's only like 3 levels higher. Proceeds to instantly get slapped in the face. Alright, so I guess we'll go back to Ul'dah. I actually just wanted to run by Scorpion Crossing one more time, because I feel like there's a couple of possible entrances we might not have looked at. Maybe we can kind of like run... Let's run around like through this way, maybe? I don't know, we'll just see if there's anything along the cliffs here. Probably not, but may as well just go see. They can just look at you and you poof. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I guess you're supposed to have like a full party to go do them. At least the S tier ones. Maybe the B rank ones are easier and you can just solo those. But yeah, poofing definitely happens. Hello, turtle. This is a large turtle boy. Oh, that bridge looks really nice. I guess we won't go over this way for some time. Oh wait, Horizon, actually, we've heard about that a little bit. We've heard some mention of it. I just wanted to see... Oh yeah, look at that, there are some guards here that we didn't talk to. Are you for Horizon? Across the bridge over Nafika's walls, the road continues. Follow it northward. Keep your hands where my eyes can see, Venturer. There'll be no thieving in the crossing on me watch. Oh, this guy... oh, that guy actually has a name. Solitary Elk. Huh. He actually has a name. Interesting. He's not just another nameless brass blade. He does in fact have a name. Oh, and there's another watchtower up here too. Don't know if we went up this one. The Rose Sunway is clear. Oh wait, no, we were up this one already. I guess we were up all of them. Don't happen to have a hot pie on you, do you? Oh, maybe we weren't. I don't remember reading that. That guy really wants a pie, apparently. No pies for you, sir. Actually, come to think of it, I do have a pie. I have some apple pies on me. But I guess we can't actually give them to him. I wouldn't mind sharing, I have tons of them. Or actually, no, I don't. I still have to make them. I've got like a ton of the ingredients for them, but they're unmade now that I think about it. I say go west, I say we go east. Okay. Yeah, we've already talked to all these guys out here. Let's go ahead and let's go in here. We gotta go to the quicksand to turn the quest. I know we could have teleported, but I don't know why I just felt like running. We can take the Ethernet here though. We'll teleport over just to save a little bit of time. Man, we really went through a ton of dialogue today. I forgot that we did like all of Ul'dah. Well, not all of Ul'dah, but the second half of Ul'dah that we didn't do yesterday. Oh, whoops. It's too bad the rain stopped. It was nice when it was raining here. Alright, Momody, what are we doing here now? What's all this then? You got something for me? Letter to Momody. A sincere note of thanks from the sweet-voiced Kikipu of the Silver Bazaar. A letter? Now who would think to? Kikipu, I haven't heard a word from that old gal in ages. How's the dear doing? Let's see here. Uh-huh. Ha ha ha, that's Kikipu, alright. Time I was used to call in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. Or time was I used to call in at the Silver Bazaar quite often. This was back when it was still the busiest hub in Final Land, mind you. Old Kikipu and I used to stay up till dawn talking about, well, whatever girls do. Kikipu's the very heart and soul of that place. Hells, even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced up from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying just yet. I'd wager Guild to Gubu Poop that the Silver Bazaar will be back. Will be rallying back to its former glory before long. In any case, I thank the 12 you were there to help them. Here, for you, on behalf of Kikipu and the Bazaar. Oh, we actually get something. I think we've already got copper rings. We don't really need much of this. I guess we'll just take the bronze piece. Oh, and that's it. There's no follow-up. I guess that entire quest is just meant to basically get you into Ul'dah, I guess? Or just back to Ul'dah in general. I guess that's what that's for. It's just to send you back, I guess. Okay. Well, with that being the case then, I guess let's just go turn in our Gladiator quest. We took care of, what was his name? Something the Driven. It was like PF. It was hard to pronounce. Difficult to pronounce the driver, the Driven. That guy. Although he did have a very nice looking outfit. At least for a pirate bandit. And we're back to Mila. Good, it is finished, and with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training kai, we will speak again. Okay, so we've actually already got a custom-made cuirass, so I don't think we really need another one. Do we have a leather eye patch currently? Yeah, we do. Okay. The fingerless gloves we've actually got as well. Altered thigh boots. Yeah, I guess we'll go with these, I suppose. Oh, we get a bronze bastard sword also. Okay. Let's update this. Uldal's most wanted. First Sword Mila requires your immediate assistance with a dangerous matter. You look well, Kai. I hope you are ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders lately, the victims of which were all High-Ren men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I have just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw outside the Gate of Nald and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Alright. Well, I guess that is probably a good place to leave it off for now. So we basically just need to go deal with foreign Lancers. I wonder if they're from Gridania, because we had some Laments and Marauders coming through, and now apparently there are Lancers coming through, so maybe they were from Gridania and up to no good. But yeah, I guess we'll go log out at the quicksand once again. I actually somewhat know my way around this place now, though I think I still feel like it's a little bit confusing. Just a tad, but I'm sure as I spend some more time here, we'll get more acquainted with it. Alright, let's go to Adventurers Guild. And yeah, we'll go ahead and turn in for the night. Retire to an inn room. I have to say, Uldal's inns are not my favorite, but somehow they do feel kind of cozy. They're a lot better than the slums outside the city, so we'll take what we can get. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. I don't think I really have much to wrap up with tonight. We did a lot of running around and a lot of speaking with NPCs basically in Uldal, which is good because that's all done now. So we can basically start advancing through the zones and advancing through the Gladiator questline. And I guess once we advance our Gladiator to Paladin, maybe we won't even have to wait that long, to be honest. Like, maybe even if we're just like a reasonable amount of the way through Gladiator and through the Thanaland zones in general, maybe we can just kind of pivot back to the main story quest through there. And maybe like pick up some of the EXP through the main story on the Gladiator, because our Warrior and our Conjurer are way over leveled, so maybe that's what we'll do with the Gladiator. Is just take that approach. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in to the comfy feather bed. We go to sleep. But yeah, so that's gonna do it. What level did we end up getting to anyways? I think it was like 11 or 12? Maybe 11? Yeah, level 11. Not terrible. I feel like the progress on these levels is going to start flying really fast now that we're kind of out of Uldal and into the questing experience. And also we should probably start getting some more interesting lore from the zone as well, I would imagine. So really looking forward to that. Super excited to get going with all that stuff. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching and hanging out and chatting. It was great to meet you tonight. Munchkin Mel, thanks for showing up. Hope you had fun. Also, thanks Chthonic as always for showing up. And who else came by tonight? I think we had Zero drop by, and Funkle, and also Falcon dropped by for a little bit as well. Thank you guys all for coming by and hanging out. Always fun to see you guys in the chat. But yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight. I will be back again tomorrow. Again, usually around 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern is when I'm usually going live. And yeah, that's all for now. So, hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, have a great one. Bye-bye for now.